G'day, and welcome to the weekly 2-hour special where we round up 2 hours worth of public freakouts from the past thousands of clips that I've collected over the years. Let's get into it.
According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you. You still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe.
Here we have someone who's trying to chase down a rental car for some insurance reasons. And what's happened here is that the husband came in first and wasn't able to get any answers, so the wife decides to come in and do things her way. Here's the clip.
Is there a manager here? Yeah, that would be me. Okay, I called earlier and I spoke to somebody and they said to be here at 5:30. Okay, and you guys are saying there's no reservation. Another thing is I wouldn't have this issue when I called literally and calling from 5 o'clock till I drove here and nobody's answering the phone. When we pulled up, it's clearly not busy. She wasn't even in here.
Okay.
So why is that though?
Okay, first of all, you need to stop yelling at me.
I want answers. I'm not yelling. I'm
You are
upset.
yelling,
Okay?
and yeah, that's not gonna get you anywhere. Yelling.
Okay, who's your manager? Because I'm gonna go above you.
Go
Because
ahead,
it's not
you can
lunchtime
leave
right
now.
now.
Okay, you need to calm down.
You need to mind your own business.
How can I mind my business when you're f***ing screaming?
Who is
Get
your
out.
manager?
You don't
I'm
talk
gonna call
to-
the police,
no.
actually.
That's perfect. Get out.
You don't talk
I'm
to
not getting
people
out.
like this.
I'm not gonna get out. When I want, because we have responsibilities as well,
That's
okay?
fine, but you yelling at me does nothing. It's
I
not
want
gonna
to
change
know about my
anything.
reservation.
Yelling
You
at
And
guys
we want
give
you
us
to
no
shut up.
answers.
You need to
I
calm
need somebody
down.
to come to the enterprise by Meyer.
You don't talk to workers like this.
I'm not getting answers here. Yes, I need a police officer here. Thank you.
Well, you'll get charged for wasting their time.
Mind your own business.
No.
Do that.
Don't talk to my customers like that. If you have an issue, you step
not
outside of my
stepping
building.
outside.
Then be quiet.
I'm not stepping outside.
Then be quiet.
Give us answers.
I don't have any answers for you because the way you speak to people is not okay.
You guys didn't give my husband any answers. You guys
He didn't
said
ask us any
outside.
questions. Your husband was in here quiet as day.
Hi.
He was.
Your issue was not with me. Your issue is with your husband.
It's Enterprise by Myers, please. I need a police officer here. Police officer, please. Thank you. She's saying that you said nothing to her. You didn't ask her nothing.
I'm sorry. I'm just
It's-
protecting you.
Thank you.
And I don't got time for bullshit.
Yeah, it's
So,
unnecessary. It's
yeah.
routine.
It's the Enterprise next to Myers on Harlem.
I don't know.
I'm trying to issue refund.
I came here. I'm really upset.
Oh,
I'm not yelling. This is my tone of voice. It's not any higher, not any lower. This is my tone of voice.
You know what makes this all funny? Well, not really, especially for the people who just had to brunt all that. It turns out it was the insurance company that had failed to communicate to the rental company that, hey, these people need a rental car on us because their car's having some issues or something on those lines, I would be assuming. But the insurance company had failed to let the rental company know about that. So yeah, that's great. What a great way to treat people. No human empathy whatsoever. Just scream and shout and hope you get what you want. Here we have Disneyland goers who forget that the characters who are being characters are, you know, playing characters.
Couple gets mad at the evil queen for being the evil queen, LOL.
Wow, you're not an evil queen. That's ugly. That was straight ugly.
I was asking for a picture when you're calling me ugly.
Yeah, that's straight ugly. You have an ugly attitude.
So I'm sorry.
You have an ugly attitude.
I'm sorry, second job.
Some people just forget that these people are playing, you know, characters and they're going to act, I don't know, in character. You know, she's trying to be the evil queen. No, you don't get that? Okay, stupid. Here we got a very interesting one. So by the looks of it, these two people came from different directions going towards the drive-thru of this fast food restaurant here. They both got there at very similar times, except for one person got there slightly quicker, and the other person is extremely unhappy about it. Here's what happens next.
Because you cut me off. Okay. Because you cut me off. This is a drive-thru. I beat you. Right. Now I cut you off. I beat you. Because I was in the line right here. You wasn't in the line. You yes, I was. I was in the line. And you just zoomed in. And I swooped around. No, you the idiot. No, you are. Why you gonna get that food first? Why you gonna get that food first? Okay. You need it anyway. Oh, yeah. So you need it. Okay. Okay. I showed you. Okay. You look like you need some too. Don't start that. can get over. We both gonna be sitting right here. We're gonna both be sitting here. Full coverage, full coverage, full coverage.
Yes, because being first in the drive-thru versus this person is so worth the potential extra hundreds of dollars you're going to end up spending if you do end up hitting their car. Because that is the wisest move that you would ever do. Oh, furthermore to that would probably also crack up your premiums on insurance because, you know, you are extremely terrible of a driver trying to push your way in front of someone, causing damage. That is that's completely caused by your ignorance and selfishness. But hey, do that if you want. I mean, that'd be a funny story to tell. The story of your $702 Big Mac. For people who know that reference, you guys are the real ones. An accident's happened on what looks to be a highway entrance/merging point, and the police officer's parked in a certain spot before the crash and is just kind of off to the side of the road. Not really directing traffic by any means, but is just kind of there. And when he decides to just randomly cross the road in front of the traffic that's slowly going through, the person behind this dash cam decides to beep her horn. The police didn't like that.
Why are you banging on my glass?
What's wrong with you?
I need to see your license.
You're
and
not
registration.
seeing nothing. How about that? You're not. What's the problem? Cause I beat.
You are
Cause
not.
I beat.
You are not allowed.
Yeah. Can I go? My nigga, why are you there if you're not gonna? I am, but why are you not directing traffic? You a fucking freak ass nigga.
Sitting on the phone.
Start recording emergency video.
I wish he would say something to
Yeah,
me.
bro, like do something, bro.
Boy, bye, get on my face. Get
Direct
on
to
my face,
traffic.
bro. Babe. Who you knocking? Bro, pull your camera out, cause he's banging on my door. Are you crazy? Are you dumb? No, I'm not. But babe, pull your camera out. You would do something.
Listen to me.
You're wondering why
Why are
you're
you banging
not
on my
directing
glass? What's wrong with you?
I need to see your license.
You're not seeing nothing. How about that? You're not. What's the problem? Cause I beat.
You are
Cause
not.
I beat.
You are
Boy,
not
bye.
allowed.
Boy, bye. What you gonna do?
Start recording emergency video.
But he had his hand on his gun for what? You're dumb. Banging on my glass. Bro. What am I honking for? Boy. Yeah, I wanna go back. Icy said, what's he gonna shoot? Banging on my glass. You got the wrong one. License and registration for what? For honking the horn?
Look, I get that the police should probably have been doing something there to at least help manage traffic flow if he wasn't already busy doing something else, which he might have been in that situation. But out of all the things, beeping your horn at this is just kind of stupid, to say the least. You can clearly see that there's two cars not in the correct way on the side of the road, just in front of the police car. Beeping your horn at the policeman for, quote, not doing his job is just stupid. Just have some patience. Here we watch a clip of someone resigning from their job because they're not exactly happy with how they get treated by the manager. The manager's reaction is, interesting to say the least.
Oh, why?
I just have not been feeling too good about the situation, and I think that, it's just not a good fit. I didn't really like being laughed at earlier, and I just think that...
You know what, though? When I ask you to do something, you ignore me and you start going back to drawing when there's things to be done.
For sure. No,
You know what?
valid.
There's worse things that I could have done. And worse things that I could have said. I tried to ask, get back to work. Isn't that
Have a
pretty
nice one.
universal?
Call me when my check is done, and I appreciate you.
What, you're leaving now?
Absolutely. You ain't gonna clap in my face. I'm not a dog. Bye. Neither are anybody on this team, for example, by the way, also, so.
Bye.
Yeah. Respectfully, maybe treat your employees a little better.
No, hey, you know what? You come in and you act
And don't say the N-word, by the way, too, multiple
task.
times with
You
your
know what?
racist ass. Bye. Taxes are hitting. You're not going to speak to somebody like that and think that I'm going to work for you still.
Heather.
No, you're not going to follow me out. Have a nice day.
Heather, you gonna yell at me on the way out like that?
You've yelled at me and anyone else on this team enough, so I'll yell as much as I want. I've been respectful. I really have. But you're disrespectful. No, I'm good. Have a nice one. Call me when my check is ready. Thank you. Because what we're not going to do is talk to a bitch like that. Bye.
I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. If you are talking to someone and you clap in their face as you're talking to them, in my opinion, I see that as you just don't respect them as a person. That is a clear sign of absolute disrespect, that you do not give a fuck about that person in any way, shape, or form outside of what they do for you. And honestly, I would do the same thing. I'd be like, yep, cool, I'm done, bye-bye. Because that's not how you treat people, like, at all. That's just such, like, I don't know the best way to describe it. Like, I'm sure most people don't like when you're talking like something like this, where I'm talking to you and then you just like start clapping in your face. It's just such a stupid. It's just so disrespectful. Just on a general level, beyond anything else that is claimed to have been done by this manager. Oh, and also, furthermore, him saying like, oh yeah, there was worse things. Like, I could have done worse things. I could have said worse things. Why the hell are you describing that? Like, if that is your true opinion, that you could have said something worse, why in the world would I want to work with you? Genuinely. What do you guys think? Comments down below. Next, we have a fun clip where there seems to be some road rage going on.
Though it's not about did you hit me though. It's not about did you. No, I'm not having a bad day, sweetheart. It's about the fact that you came on my side, boo, and then you had the nerve to push your head that way. Okay, baby, learn how to drive, boo. If you was on a driver's ed test, you would be done. If you was on a driver's ed test, baby, you would be done, boo. You would be done, boo. They would have failed you. They would have failed you. Okay, on the driver's ed test, they don't tell you to do that when you're in. I'm not mad, baby. I'm not mad. I love you. I love you. I love it. I love it. Have a good one. Learn to drive that big ass truck, though.
When all's well, it ends well, right? Love how that ended. Just the casual. It's just like, no, I'm not mad. I love you. And then suddenly she reciprocates the entire feeling of that situation, which is just like, huh. That's cool. Great way to end this one. As well as a sly comment about you better learn how to drive that big truck. The lady behind the camera gets in trouble from the airport staff for a reason that you wouldn't have expected. Here's the clip.
Miss, can you back up off of me?
I need the chair. I need to pick up the passenger outside. I need
chairs right here.
This is my chair.
Okay, that's understandable, but back up.
That way.
Okay, back up. First of all, you already approached me, miss. Back up.
Okay,
get out my face.
Please, miss.
Get out of my face.
Way.
Okay, move. Move so I can get up. Move.
I don't move.
Okay, well, I don't move either.
I need to call the police.
Call them. I don't give a f***.
It's okay, no problem. It's okay, no problem. I call the police.
Call them. They right there. Go get them.
You have to sit that way.
First of all, you need to learn how to talk to people. Learn how to talk to me.
Okay.
Don't just come up here talking about, miss, get up. I never had a problem. You don't understand me. Come in my face screaming. I never had a problem getting up. Don't come up in my damn face. What's wrong with you?
Nah, y'all seen the video when the lady knocked the man out?
Alina, and learn how to speak English, bitch.
Yes, she got in trouble because she chose to sit down in a wheelchair seat, which is definitely an interesting choice to do in the first place. Now, granted, the lady is upset about how she was treated by the employee and not the fact that she was doing something wrong in the first place, and she felt like the worker should have been a bit more respectful to her, which you can have your own opinion on. An additional thing that was added after the fact, apparently she says that she has a disabled placard under her name, so she technically is allowed to use wheelchairs, I suppose. I don't know. I will just leave this up to you guys. What are your guys' thoughts on the choices made here today? This bit here, go through the self-serve checkout. They do end up printing a receipt, but anyway, as they're leaving, they don't bother to show the receipt to the Walmart person at the door. He's not happy with that. Ultimately, police are called, and then this thing in this section ensues.
Yes, you are. You sure the are. You're not detaining me. Touch my Get out of my way.
I'm not getting out
yes,
of the way.
You are. Really, get out of my way.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch my
This
girl,
merchandise, I don't know if it's paid
I
for.
paid for it.
Call 911. I don't give a He's a police officer off duty.
So are you interfering with my investigation right now?
Man, I know nobody's interfering.
Don't touch me.
All right.
Don't touch me, bro.
I'm recording it all, baby. Don't worry. I'm recording it all.
You don't get lost here, buddy, because I pay for all my shit. It's right here.
It's on the counters that we check receipts.
It doesn't matter. This isn't Sam's.
Then why do you have the option? Why the f do you have the option on your self-checkout to get an email or print the receipt? Why do you have that option? Why do you have that option? I need a motherfucking manager. Why do you have the option?
Accusing me of stealing this. Yes, you are.
Why do you have the option on self-checkout?
Right here. I paid for my
All
items.
paid for.
I paid for my items. I paid for my items. You see what they're doing here? I paid for it. This isn't Sam's Club. I'm a member of Sam's Club. It's right here in my hand.
So how do you want to handle this?
Take the receipt.
So show me the receipt. How about
It's
that?
in my motherfucking
Show it to me
hand.
like a man.
He is your. Who the f are you talking to like that?
No, I'm not.
Just because.
How do you want to handle this?
I'm
Who the f do you think you're talking to?
What's your name and rank?
Who do you think you're calling a
Can you see it?
man?
Officer Norrington, I'm letting you see it.
Believe
Right there
me,
in the
I'm
front.
seeing it.
Look at the receipt in my hand for
It's
the
gonna be on
15 cents.
Facebook, everywhere on Facebook.
We ain't got to do this.
It's on the cash register that we check receipts.
Okay, then why on your self-checkout do you give me the option to print my receipt or email it? Why is that an option?
Show me your receipt like a man. Do you not see the coffee cup that's in the same hand as the damn receipt? Mate, are you blind, stupid, or dumb? No. Actually, no. What was actually happening here is this police officer was baiting him into doing something that he can actually charge him for. Because he knew that he can't show him the receipt because right now the officer's holding down one of his two hands and he's got the coffee and a receipt in the other hand. There's really only one solution to this problem. Drop the cup and hope you don't lose the receipt as well, or throw the cup at the police officer because he's being a complete and utter asshat. That's probably what he's thinking. He doesn't want to do it the reasonable way. Even though the guy's showing the receipt in his hand, he's just holding a coffee cup as well, and the police officer just can't be stuffed grabbing the receipt and actually looking at it himself. No. The person who owns the receipt must show him the receipt the way he wants to be shown the receipt. He can't just take it for himself and look at it. He just, what a dick. I hope you sued him and got some fat stacks of cash out of this situation. Here we get dropped into the middle of a barber's school place thing where this guy's getting a haircut and he's having a bit of kerfuffle with the person who claims to be the owner of this barbershop.
No, I'm a client. I don't have to follow rules here.
Yes, you do, because this is a barber school. Give it to me.
Right.
I will have your ass thrown right out of here. I'll call the police.
Okay.
Give me the mirror.
No, you cannot take it from my hand like that.
Look over the
Let go.
Is this real?
Yeah, this is very real.
I'm recording.
This is real.
Okay.
Good.
That's great.
Thank you.
It's real.
Okay.
You are not the
All
boss
right.
in here.
No, I'm a client.
It doesn't matter.
You're
She's
the boss,
a
I'm a
student.
client.
She's a student.
So you're not doing good customer service, not teaching her
I'm sorry
nothing.
you feel that way. I'm sorry you feel that way.
I'm proof.
You've been very nasty the whole time you've been
Really?
in here. Yes.
How?
Very
The first
nasty.
time.
You didn't record the first part of you being in here being nasty. Now, are you
I'm
ready
not
to
being
go?
nasty to her.
Are you ready to go and pay for your haircut?
I want to finish.
She will finish, but you're not going to use the mirror while she finishes.
She gave me the mirror to check if it was okay.
Right.
Is that
and
okay
now
to
it's
check?
time. Yes, and now it's time to put the mirror down.
Okay. But you need to
You have
ask
some
me.
real issues.
Oh, I have issues?
Yes, I think
so. Oh, really? You are a psychologist also?
Yes, actually, I am.
Oh, thank you. What are you doing here?
And you, what are you doing here?
I'm cutting my hair.
And
I
we
came
appreciate
here
it.
to pay, cut my hair.
And we
Please
appreciate
leave
it.
away. Leave.
We appreciate
Now
it.
you can leave.
No, I own this place. I don't
Okay,
ever
good.
leave. I don't
so
ever leave.
you cannot be right now. I want to just finish my hair and don't want to talk to you
Do
no
you
more.
want me to finish the front for you?
What do you mean?
Do you want me to line it up for you? I can do it for you.
What? You threatening me?
No, I can
Are
line
you
it for
threatening
you.
me? No, I want her to finish. Please do not touch me. Do not touch me, please.
I'm not going to touch
Please
you.
go, move away. You're too close to me. Please move away, ma'am.
Okay.
Move away, ma'am.
All right.
Please
Here, you
move
wanna
away,
line 'em up
please.
here, honey?
Can you please move away? Can you move away from me?
Go ahead.
Can
line
you
'em up.
please move away from me? You move away from me?
I'm not moving any further.
Can you please move away from
No,
me?
thank you. Let her finish.
I need to touch. Ma'am, you don't need to touch my... Hey, you are assaulting me. You guys are witnessing this stuff happening here?
I just
You
wanna
are
know
crazy.
I want to know what your name is, buddy. That's all.
So
No, I got it.
good. You're gonna remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good.
He's not an American citizen.
Yes. So what's the difference?
Nothing.
Your grandparents were Americans?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are? Native? You're native?
Yes.
With blue eyes?
Half.
Yeah, half.
Please go get
You're
your money.
so, you're unbelievable.
I wish
You're
you
gonna be
could come.
famous.
You should come
You're
and
gonna be
I hope
famous.
so. God, I
You
hope
will.
so. Blow it up.
Unfortunately, yes, this guy starts recording in the middle of his latest interaction with this person and has nothing of what happened beforehand, which could either be non-consequential, doesn't particularly matter much, or could be him being a rude person. Who knows? We don't have that information. All we know, it just seems this entire thing's a bit of a weird kerfuffle to have over a mirror of all things. Though the comment at the end there when she gets to see his ID purely because he does not have cash to pay for the haircut, when she notices that he's not an American citizen, she has to make a comment on that, which is interesting to say the least.
In today's dose of out-of-context clips, here we have a fun clip that was uploaded without any form of actual context where we see the after events of something occurring here. Just gonna go out on a limb here and assume there's some form of dispute between the guy and the girl, potentially to do with the child that he's holding, and that at least she's decided that it'd be best to do it inside of this store here.
Go this way. She good, no. You not good. Nah, leave her alone, bro.
Shit, they record me, shit.
Here we watch some classic road rage play out.
People are so crazy. Look at this. Look at this girl. That's a girl driving. That is a woman. Look at that. What in the world is going on? Oh my gosh. It's in front of you in the car crash. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. What is wrong with people? Just go to work like normal people. This is no Mario Kart. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. What is going on? Oh my gosh, I'm going around this. I'm going around this.
The classic that you cut me off, now I'm going to chase you down until you stop, and then I'm going to get out and scream and shout and let it all out. It's like, I get it. I get why people I get why that type of thing would make you angry. But, you know, sometimes you need to think a little further and realize that you're driving like a multi-thousand pound car that, if done wrong, can easily kill someone. Heck, if you do something really, really wrong, you could kill yourself with it, which is not exactly the thing you want to be doing. So maybe be a bit safer on the roads, even when someone does something completely stupid like cutting you off or jumping into your lane without acknowledging that you're actually right there, right where they're going to go. Because, you know, you gotta expect, like, as a driver, your main thing is like not how you're driving. No, it's all about how everyone else is driving, because no matter how well you drive, all it takes is one dumbass doing something ridiculously stupid to screw you over.
On her way out from a Coca-Cola store, her son gets pulled aside by a security guard because the security guard assumes that we got told that this person apparently stole something from the store. And, you know, the mother being a mother was not happy about this accusation, and it unfolds into this mess.
Where's the manager?
If I could just see a receipt for the items you guys
Well,
got.
why was he said that he didn't pay for it? Who said that he didn't?
I just need to see a receipt.
No, who said that he didn't? Because he said that someone said he stole it.
They said that you guys walked right past. It was our person at the front. If I could see a receipt.
No.
They would have been given you a receipt.
They didn't give a receipt.
They would have given you a receipt.
It's on there.
It would have given you a receipt.
That's not his fault if he didn't take it and they charged him for it.
They always give a receipt. It's our policy to give a receipt.
It is on his thing.
Okay, then we could go and check the
then go
register at the
check
front.
it.
Well, you could come with us then.
I'm following you, bitch. I don't know where to go.
Up here. You guys just walk from the front. You know where to go. Let's go. Come on.
Then call the police. No, you see it right here.
I need to see a receipt.
Coca-Cola Las Vegas,
10:54 p.m. Check
I
your
need
time.
to see a receipt.
This is his receipt.
I need to see a physical
This
receipt.
is his receipt. Then you
would
go
have
up there
gotten
and
a
you get
receipt.
it. You
would
go
come
up there
with
and
me.
I'm not going anywhere. You go up there and you accused him.
Alondra,
you
I
go
need you
get
to
it.
the front, please. Alondra, now.
Scoot over here. You go get it. You accused him. You go get it.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
No,
I'm
you
asking to see a
told you
receipt.
had him to stop him in front of everyone and embarrass him, saying that he stole something.
I just need to see a
and
receipt. No
he
one
showed
said
it.
anything about stealing
He
anything.
said that he had.
I need to
he
see a
could not-
receipt.
No, he told him that he could not leave the
doing
store.
what I'm told.
I don't care.
I'm just doing
I
what I'm
do not care. You told him to stop him because he stole something,
There
and
was
he
no
did
receipt.
not.
No receipt.
He did not.
There's no digital
He
receipt.
did not. He has his receipt on his phone. So you go get a receipt.
I need you to be a receipt
He
right
ain't
now.
doing shit. He just showed you. He just showed you. How much more receipt do you need? $9.31. Here this shit is right here. $9.31.
Okay, just a second.
So you're holding him hostage.
Not doing nothing.
No,
Asking
you
for a
are.
receipt.
He stopped him and told him he could not leave the store because he stole something.
They don't have a receipt.
Here's his. They didn't give him one. He paid for it. So what do you want him to do?
Oh, which cash rep did you get it, girl?
I don't. Whatever. Right there, the first one. Number 1. And what is your name? Victoria. And what is your name, sir? No, you do. You just stopped him. You held him hostage. You told him that he could not leave this store. So what is your name? You told my son that he could not leave this store. You told him that he could not leave this store. I don't give a what you don't want to hear. It is what it is. It is what it is. You held him hostage in this store. No, I'm sorry. I need more information because this dude kept my child over in the corner and said, no, you can't leave because you just stole items out of this store.
Yeah, I apologize for that. I'm gonna get you.
And then she decided she wanted to make a big issue, like, no, y'all head up to the office. And he's sitting up here saying, no, I
didn't say nothing about it.
Yes, you did. Or up to the front. I don't give a shit. Office, front, whatever. Register, however you want to sum it up. Thank you. Goodbye.
You know, toting a store policy that we always give receipts, that's our store policy, is kind of silly because I can tell you from experience that when it comes to smaller purchases, even if the receipt is always printed no matter what and the customer should always take it, it's about a 50-50 chance when they actually take the receipt or not, or just leave it behind and you have to deal with the rubbish that's been created by said receipt. When they're doing large purchases, you just throw the receipt in the bag and be done with it and you don't even need to hand it to them. But smaller purchases, like we can clearly tell from this one because it's so cheap, it's like a bottle of Coke or something along those lines, the receipt probably wouldn't have been taken by the customer, and I can guarantee you that happens on a regular basis. And I'm sorry, but the receipt in their bank saying that yes, they did make a transaction at this store at the appropriate time, that makes sense, that's a proper receipt of them making that purchase. I don't know why this person is like, nope, I don't accept that. I need to see a physical receipt, even though the bank detail says, yes, they made that purchase. Like, it's really, really stupid, this entire thing. Comes off like they're in too deep and they don't want to be wrong, so they're going to keep trying to make it so they're right. Say? Here we have a guy who's extremely upset at a woman because he couldn't sit on a seat that either was right next to her or was the seat that she was sitting on in the first place, and decides to go on a bit of a rant towards the bar owner or whoever's serving at the bar.
Trying to make a motion on me, the heterosexual patriarch. When in fact, I have done nothing but order politely, reckon her. She told me to shut up. Which I think would be reason enough for
I
to
said
kick
you
her
need
out
to
of
know
the bar.
when to
and
shut
I
up.
politely defended myself, as anyone would do, and said, please be
And
respectful
kept inserting
to me.
yourself in
And ask me not to
conversations
talk
that
to me.
had nothing to do with you.
That's all.
You forgot to add that
That's
in
what I've
there.
done.
It seems like there's a little bit of
Sea bass and a little sashimi.
and I would love to give you a sea bass and a
Thank you.
but I also don't want any
Neither do I.
drama.
So if you could just ask her not to talk to me ever again.
You came up here talking
this?
to me. Let's get that clear.
Right.
You came up here entitled, wanted the seat that was already taken.
Yes.
You couldn't get
I
it.
asked
You
you
were
if it was
upset,
open.
and you sat here. And I was
So that
very
being said,
polite
I'm
to
ashamed
you.
of my dinner, and I'll be
Get
glad to
your
grab some dinner.
don't
back
do
there.
that because
I'm
I
just gonna
swing
sit
on
back
men.
there.
I swing on
Get your
men.
head fucking cracked open. You swing on anything.
You
bitch. I'm letting you know.
get whose head cracked open. You better, if you know what's safe, you'll get the out of here, because I'll call my dad right now and he'll
Hope you got kicked out. Genuinely, it just seems so stupid just how you chose to handle the situation. It's like, oh, I can't get the seat I want. Well, I'm going to whinge and bitch and moan and groan and complain. And then when I get pointed out and told off for doing that, I'm going to whinge and bitch and moan and complain and make vague threats about cracking someone's skull open, even though that is the dumbest thing you can do. The dumbest. You're clearly you're either just stupid or you're drunk. Either way, here we have a pretty unfun clip with a person who has a supposed service dog, has gone to this gas station. The person who's working there isn't exactly happy with that, says something he probably shouldn't have, and now we have this explosive clip from the owner of the service dog.
Great. So, just when everyone's concerned, this is what happens when someone tells you you can't have your service dog in a gas station. This is my service dog, superly well behaved, with his access card that I showed. This guy likes his job, right? You like your job? I thought you did. That's it. I'm over this shit. You piece of shit. You realize this is on video, right? You like your job. You like your job. You know how much you do. Do you know how? I can, because you're in public. I can put you on camera because you're in public. You enjoy this? Have fun, bitch. Have fun. That's a service dog and you're a piece of shit. You're an asshole because I can. And I just showed you that I can. And you can go yourself.
I don't need the recommendation.
You do.
I need the ID.
All you need, there's no such thing as a ID.
No, I need.
Guess what?
I need.
Tell me
ID.
again you don't have. Tell me you need an ID.
I need
There's
the
no
ID.
such thing.
The guy behind the register has blacked experience with dealing with this type of thing ever, because from, like I said, I've said this many times over the years, I am an outsider looking into this type of system in America, and it always confuses me whenever it gets brought up via a clip, and I've looked into it, and I see it's just a weird mess of, you can't really verify if it's a service dog or not, and you can't ask too many questions about outside of, is that a service dog? And that's about it. Not what it does or anything on those lines. You have very heavy restrictions on what you can ask. And obviously this person here doesn't understand that, or maybe they do and they're just being an ass here. I don't know. It's just, yeah, he has no idea what to do in the situation, or is just a dick, and then this person's had a bit of an explosive response to it, which I can't say is not justified. They probably deal with crap like this all the time, but I wouldn't agree with it either. The guy behind the camera here was just hanging around this car parking lot when our fellow security guard decides to make his grand appearance, and decides to act like he's actually a cop. Well, at least that's what he wishes he was.
Do you live around here?
Of course I do.
Okay, let me see your ID. So since
what did
you say? You live around here. Let me see your ID.
What you need some
I'm
ID?
security around here.
What crime did I commit?
I'm security around
So
here.
what crime did I commit?
You sitting around here with an open container.
What open container? So where's the open container?
You got your ID?
Where's the open container?
You don't have your ID?
Where's the open
Do
container?
you have your ID?
Do
you have your ID?
If I had
Do you have your ID?
If I commit.
Do you have your ID?
If I
I'm
committed.
gonna ask you, if you don't have your ID.
No. If I committed a
and you say
crime.
you live around here, right? Is that what you're telling me?
If I committed
I'm
a
asking you
crime.
you say you live around here, right?
What crime did I commit?
You say you live around here?
What crime I committed?
You say you live around here.
Do it matter?
You told me you said you
Do
live
it matter?
around here, right?
Do it matter though?
You got yours on, I got mine on. You said you live around here, right?
Yours ain't even facing.
It is on.
Your shit facing right there.
By tomorrow.
Your shit facing right there. Your
I'm gonna
shit.
show you something.
Hey, you see I put them in the place. Know your rights now. Yeah, that's all you need right here.
If you're not
That's
here
all
tomorrow,
you need.
if you're
Yeah,
not
man.
tomorrow,
That's all you need to put
live
them in
tomorrow.
their place. Yeah, man.
Now you're being disorderly.
That's how you put them in their place.
you understand?
Yeah, man. Stop letting them scare you like that. Stop letting. Oh no, I just want y'all to know that.
Before you go now.
Stop letting them scare you like that. All you need is this right here. Yeah, man. What's the badge number? Watch this. Watch this. What's your badge number, sir?
What is it?
What's your badge number?
What is it?
Tell me.
Is the one
Tell me your badge number. Watch this. Watch this, cuz. What's your badge number? What is your badge? What is your badge number? What is your badge number?
I'm your security.
What I don't give a what am I doing? What is your badge number?
I'm finna ask you one more time.
What is your badge number? What is your so you can't tell me your badge number? You not?
You will be
Mr. Sanders.
Sergeant.
For what? For what? For what?
You sitting on here laundering
For what?
with a drinking in public, and if you're not here,
know your rights.
Okay.
Can I see your ID, please? You're a security guard. I don't need to fucking do shit for you. Can I see your ID, please? Okay, give me your badge number. No, you, like... Oh, boy. I don't think security guards have badge numbers. Like, I don't think they have any form of, like... Maybe they do still need to give you a form of identification to prove they're at least a security guard in situations like this, because by law, if you ask a police officer for their badge number, they have to give it to you. So, funny things there. And this guy's just like, no, I'm not doing that. Why would I let you ID me? That's no. This security guard wishes so much he's a police officer. Like, even with his choice of uniform, like, is it common that security guards wear uniform that have got all this annoying insignia? My experience is just they've got black clothes, they might have body armor dependent on where they are and what they're actually guarding, and they've got the big words of security on the back of their shirt, and that's about it. They don't have badges, they don't have all these police insignia all over their gear. It's just that. And man wishes he's a cop. Bob just failed the stuff to actually become a proper police officer, so had to make do with a security guard. But hey, he takes being a security guard as seriously as he would as a police officer. Respect my authority. Here we have a guy who's got a rental vehicle from their local Hertz, and this guy's getting confronted by the person who's quote, the manager, which we'll find out's not actually the case later on, who's accusing him of stealing this car.
I'm gonna get the rental receipt.
The car's reported stolen. You have the keys.
It's not because it's in Florida. The car is in Florida. That's fine. That's fine. You didn't do your job. You didn't do your job. You didn't do your job.
Give me the keys back. No?
I have the rental receipt. I have the rental receipt. I have the rental receipt. I have the rental receipt for you. I have the rental receipt.
Get the out of here.
Yep.
Piece of shit.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Oh yeah, the Hertz.
Give me the keys or get out of here.
Hertz to the airport. This is your manager.
Give me the keys or get out of here.
And you at me? And you swung at me?
Get out of here.
And you swung at me?
Give me the keys.
That's assault. That's assault. That's assault.
You stole my
That's assault.
property.
That's assault. That's assault. That's assault. That's assault. That's assault. What's your name?
I'm not
What's your name?
Get out of here. Get out of here now.
Yep. You're fired, sir.
Get out of here.
You're gonna get fired, sir. You're gonna get fired.
Get out of here
Hertz, Harrisburg Airport, that's your guy.
Get out of here.
That's your guy. That's your guy.
The keys, give them to me.
That's your guy. Hertz Airport, that's your guy. That's your guy. That's your guy. Uh-huh. Hertz, that's your guy. So, here you are. Here's the receipt. You can look up the information.
Okay, good. Now I have your information.
Can you make a copy, please, for yourself, for your records?
No.
Make a copy for your records.
You have the keys to a stolen car. You have the keys to a stolen car.
Make a receipt, please.
No,
can
I'm not doing anything
Can you make a copy?
for you.
Can you make a copy?
I'm not doing anything for you.
You don't have
give
to.
Me those keys.
Listen, we
Are
can
you gonna give me the keys.
Contact the cops like you said. Go ahead.
Give me the keys to the car.
Let's contact the cops like you said. Come on. Let's do it. Because you swung at me. So now you about to get arrested for simple assault.
Let's make it happen.
You about to get arrested for simple assault.
You're going to get arrested for stealing a car.
Okay, we're going to see. Call him up.
I'll be right back.
Do that, please. Please and thank you. Oh, yeah, keep cussing.
You stole a car.
This is fantastic customer service.
You're not even a customer.
Uh-huh. But you got the receipt in your hand. But you have the receipt in your hand.
There's a fair few things to unpack here. First off, this Hertz employee wasn't actually the manager, they're just one of the desk workers here. And secondly to that, it's clear, at least in my opinion, this guy's got some form of disability of some sort. How many? I don't know what ones. I also wouldn't be able to tell you because I don't feel like it's right to just assume things, but just based upon some mannerisms and actions of the person themselves, especially the way they were walking, leads me to believe that they probably have a disability of some sorts. Doesn't really prove their actions here and how they chose to react in the situation here, but I digress on that one. Secondly to that, this seems to be a situation that is very problematic of Hertz as a company itself. In 2022, Hertz was ordered to pay over $168 million in damages to people who were accused, arrested, and even jailed for driving, quote, stolen cars, because, well, Hertz wasn't properly documenting when cars were brought back properly, when they were, let's say, taken to a different Hertz from where they came from, when times for for holding the rental car was extended, that wasn't being documented properly, etc., etc. It was just a continuous issue that seems to have occurred for Hertz, that this is probably just a continuous thing of this worker thought he was doing the quote right thing here, even though he definitely didn't go the right way about it. But yeah, it just seems to be a thing with Hertz itself. Doesn't excuse anything that happened in this clip here. I thought that would be some form of important information for context to this story. A day before, there's a person working at this food cart here was spotted picking up a pigeon and taking them into the food cart itself. This went pretty viral, got a bunch of news stories, and here we are a day later where a guy decides to go up and confront them about this mess.
Why you lying, bro? Why you lying? So you just eat pigeon meat? Did you ever eat pigeon?
Who sell this pigeon?
You, bro, you! Did you ever eat pigeon?
Yeah. No, who sell pigeon? So a few days ago, you're telling me that you didn't exit this car, throw a bunch of bread for a bunch of birds to come, you didn't grab a single bird and come in here? You saying no? Are you saying
denying
no?
it?
No. You're saying no. You're saying no, so you're lying. So you're lying. Never.
Never. You said never.
Oh, he said never.
You said never. Are you guys?
Never ever.
This business, my boss business is longer time.
Okay, but yeah, we're talking about you, not your boss. You are the one who grabbed the pigeon. So is your boss a pigeon grabber?
No.
Is this some sort of pigeon pyramid?
Abuse of animals.
You support animal abuse?
That's not a sanitary pigeons. That's not, why are you lying? Just admit it. Just admit that this cart sold pigeons. Just admit it, and we'll leave. Then we're staying. Then we're staying.
Okay, so what did you do with the pigeon that you grabbed the other day?
No.
So what happened with the pigeon? Was it a New Year's gift or what? Tell me.
The video was 21 hours ago. This ain't no 2-year shit, man. Oh, he's answering calls.
They're ordering pigeons. They're ordering pigeons.
Oh, I don't know what he's saying. Maybe we need a translator. We're gonna wait till he gets off this call.
You ordered pigeons? What's your name, sir? What's your name? What's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
Mula.
Mula? Good boy.
Oh.
Good boy.
Oh, good boy.
Good boy.
Wonder if the law's gonna get involved at all, because that's just kind of sketch as hell. Like, there'd be so many just violations and crap that just occurs right there. There is the clip proving that that did indeed happen, and it's wild to think about. In this clip, we got a Karen who was caught attempting to break into a car, apparently, though I'm honestly a little perplexed on how the hell this has even happened in the first place. Like, there seems to be... just watch the clip first and I'll get back to you on this in a moment.
My friend sent me over here and told me that I could use this car because my car broke down. I'm so sorry. Is this not my car?
What are you doing? What is this?
Look, these were all in here, and this is...
Yeah, it's my car.
Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I did not know that this was your car. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, just dip.
Okay.
Goodbye. Don't touch nothing else. You're lucky I don't have my mom come out here. What are you doing?
I got my purse right here.
I don't give a my.
Look, can I just get my purse?
No, you ain't getting.
Look, dude,
no,
I'm so
this
sorry.
is my.
I will call my friend right now.
I don't care. Get out of here.
Look,
call the police.
I'm so
call
sorry.
the police. Call the police.
Just let me get my purse.
No.
Give me my purse.
Get out of my vehicle.
Look, I'm not trying to steal anything.
Just throw her. Let her just throw it across there.
I'm not trying to cause any problems to anybody or anything.
Okay, just stop talking. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. I'm trying to tell him to just stop talking.
If I would have known that this was an issue, I would never have came out here. I was out here during the day.
Okay, well,
I never would have known.
I never seen that stuff before.
This is just clothes and my boyfriend's medication. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not...
Get out of here. Breaking my column down and
I'm already like that. I don't even know how to do that, dude.
I heard you out here starting it. How do you... Get out of here. Get out of here. No.
There's medicine in
I don't care. No. No.
Dad, just throw her. Just throw her.
No. If I would have known...
Take your mask down.
No, sir.
Take your mask down.
No, sir.
I'll give it to you. Take your mask down.
I'm sorry, but there's a few red flags that are immediately going off in my head in this clip. Either the car was unlocked, so the person didn't question anything about it, or B, she actually broke into a car, but is that off her, like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sense of this entire thing. Like, considering the fact that right at the back end of the clip, she decided to whip her mask down, and then I'm assuming beyond the clip itself, they just resolve it and move on with their time. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just so lost in what even happened here. Okay, so your friend told you, hey, you can use this car for the night because your car's broken down, the car's on lock. Like, how did you start it? Did you hotwire it? Did you get told to hotwire it? Did you not get given the keys to borrow the car? Like, I'm just so lost in what even is this. Like, there's just multi-layers of what even happened here. Here we have a clip that is honestly just a nice, fun little insight into what it's like being a bouncer.
In here, we're closed.
They are. I've already texted them. They're in there.
There's nobody in here. You don't even hear any music. We're closed.
No, I've already talked to them. They're in there.
You talked to who?
Huh?
You talked to who?
No, I don't know what you're trying to say, but like they're in there.
Who did you talk to?
I know you're like trying to like get me out of this, but they're in there and they're not in there.
Okay, so we're closed. Okay.
You're closed, but
yes.
They're not in there.
No one's in here. We're closed.
No one's not in there.
No, they're just not in here.
I don't know where your buddies are, but they're not here.
Those images you're seeing right there, that's nothing's going on in there.
They work here.
They work there?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
So my buddies aren't in there?
No, sir, they're not.
Okay.
So have a good night. Okay? Get home safe. Get your Uber.
That's not a true phrase.
What's not a true phrase?
What you just said. They're right there. I just talked to them.
Who exactly are your buddies?
People that are inside.
Okay.
Name them.
They're here partying?
Huh? Yeah.
They're here. Okay, so we're closed. The club's closed.
They're closed and they're inside. You said they weren't inside. They're inside. You're wrong in what you just told me.
Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way.
I feel that way because you're wrong.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm wrong. You're right. The customer's always right. But in this case, we're closed, and you can't get in.
You're closed. Yeah. I'm wrong.
But your buddies are inside.
I'm right. You're wrong.
Okay.
I'm right. I don't care about what's right and wrong. My buddies are inside. You're sitting here saying you're wrong. I don't care. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Okay. That's fine.
I don't care about like the hey, I'm right, you're wrong type of shit. I want to go inside because there's cute girls inside.
Okay.
I don't care about the other stuff. You're like, hey, dude, you're wrong. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're like, hey, you're wrong. There's cute girls inside. We could all go inside and just flirt with the cute girls. Why don't we all go do that? Who cares?
Because we're closed and there's no cute girls inside. All right, watch where you spit, okay? It was kind of close.
You know what I mean? What are we talking about? Why are we even arguing about this?
We're not arguing. We're having a very civil conversation.
How old are you?
Old enough.
You're like 28, 29?
Something like that.
Exactly. I'm 24, 25. We only have so many years left.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're older than that, we don't have a lot of years left to go flirt with these girls.
Okay. So are you here for the girls? I thought you were here for your buddies.
Are you here for the girls or for the money?
I'm here for the money.
Who gives a about the money?
Me.
Who cares, dude? We don't have many years left.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you, even no matter what they think is funny left, we only have as many years left.
Okay.
It's okay to you, but like what do we have left?
I don't know. What do I have left?
Don't let him in. He's not gonna do nothing. Trust me about that.
No, he works here.
No, I'm just trying to get back in. I think I left my jacket inside.
You don't have to explain to us, Nate. Come on in, man. You work here. You're fine.
Do I? I feel like after tonight, man. All right. What's up, guy?
Have a good night, sir.
It's been a long night.
Boy, who let my boy get squabbled like that?
No!
Man, that is such a clip. It sounds like the club was actually open and it's just this guy wasn't allowed to get in for some reason or another. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. It just sounds like this guy just wasn't allowed to go in, and it'd be as simple as that. And so they were just trying to find a way to get him to calmly walk away. And then he had to go on about this life story, do this entire dump of apparently therapy or crap along those lines. And it's just some form of nuts and what in the world. Like that's and this is like the classic example of like, yeah, this guy has a nice calm energy about him because, you know, that's kind of what you're gonna need in this type of job. See, I'd probably take his advice and maybe start putting things in the bin, because I don't think you want to find out what he has to take care of you, quote unquote. Still a crazy man. He could have been a lot more calmer about this entire thing, but I can get the frustration of shit from someone else's yard ending up in your yard, but this is not how you handle it. Here as we watch as an employee inside of a pharmacist is trying to perform the impossible by performing the definition of insanity to a customer who clearly is not listening and is very angry for some foreseen reason.
Why do I? Okay, do you? Why do I need to transfer my prescription out? Because y'all's window ain't open.
What is your name and date of birth?
Excuse me. Why do I need to transfer my prescription out? Because y'all's pick up. For what? I came yesterday. She said she was going to transfer it. She didn't.
What is your name and date of birth?
What are you talking about? Now you're saying I'm disrespectful. You're being disrespectful.
I can't help you if you don't tell me your name and date of birth.
That's not what my prescription is here. I don't need it transferred out.
Okay,
Can you drop?
You're taking up my time, and I'm trying to help you.
And now,
if you don't let me help you, I will.
But you want to go back and forth with me
what
when you could have dropped the prescription through this window right now.
What is your name and date of birth?
You hear this? Because I want my prescription.
Answer my question.
You said answer your question. What's your name?
You don't want your medicine transferred, so
what
she
is your
shouldn't
name
transfer.
And date of birth?
What's your name, ma'am?
My name's Amber.
Amber? Okay. So, Amber, y'all can't give me my medicine. That's
I'm
already...
trying to help you right now, but you
it's already ready. You keep... No. Okay, but you...
not listening.
Okay, but you keep telling me you're going to transfer my prescription.
I swear, talking to some people is like slamming your head against a brick wall over and over and over again and hoping that something might change by, let's say, the example of brutally knocking yourself out so you don't have to deal with this mess anymore. Like, she was just asking you a simple question. She wanted your name and date of birth, probably for various different reasons. A, because it will help her find out what prescription you're goddamn chasing, woman. It's very simple. And you're just sitting here going on as like, oh, you don't want to help me. Oh, you're just being a rude person. How am I being disrespectful when you don't want to help me? She's literally asking you a question that when she gets the information from, she'll be able to help you. It's like talking to a brick wall. You're just not listening. How do you expect her to fix this problem if you're not willing to listen to her as she tries to figure the problem out? Like, what the f... The person behind the camera here wants to get a refund for their pizza because apparently it's a nasty, stale, and old, and all the other descriptions along those lines. But this Little Caesars refuses to give them a refund. Have a look at this.
I don't want nothing. I want my money back.
No, I'm not doing nothing and nothing.
Why are you not giving my money back for this old ass, nasty ass pizza?
I can make you another pizza, or you can come back in the morning.
Then you can make me another pizza, I guess.
Okay.
He just say he ain't authorized to do it. Y'all don't listen.
Oh, the manager ain't authorized to do it.
No, I'm not.
I didn't ask you. I said the manager. Why you sitting here yelling? We listened very well. We hear that you said, I asked you to remake the pizza. Well, he can't give me my money back and I'm not coming back.
She just wants the...
It cannot be refunded unless you come back in the morning.
I don't understand why, but okay. Just a cheese. Just a cheese.
No, it's not an online. They ordered in the office.
This is bullshit. Look, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Nasty ass, old ass pizza they trying to give to somebody and they can't even give a refund.
Is it just me, or when she showed the cheese pizza that looked perfectly fine and dandy, like there wasn't really much wrong with it? I do agree that, yeah, I don't get why they're so hesitant to give a refund here. I do understand that they're most likely a franchise and they do run on very thin margins in the first place, but sometimes it's not worth the hassle to deal with just people like this. That pizza did look perfectly fine. If she's giving you the entire thing back with no problems other than that, then I don't know. It's a bit of a tough one there, but it's just insane that this is how people act sometimes. Like, that pizza, as I said, looked perfectly normal to me. It might not have been. I don't know. Moving on. In this next clip, we've got a Karen at McDonald's who has no idea how to be nice towards the minimum wage workers.
Brandon, go.
Do you want to see my bank?
Go.
Huh?
You too. Thank you. Go.
Do you want to see my bank?
I don't care.
I thought so. Yo, stay out of my business. Yeah. Call the cops, bro. Go.
Who called the cops, bro?
Okay, because I mean that's a false accusation.
Who called the cops, bro?
Do you want to see my receipt? I can show you right here. Yeah. Okay. Hello, miss. Huh? Here you go, guys. Does anybody want to verify this so Grimace is happy? I mean, we don't want to piss off Grimace. Huh? Here's my receipt, yo. Come here, bro, come here. Brother, huh? Yo, bro, how's that face? Come here. You want to see it?
I don't care about your receipt after you've done insulted her. You need to just go.
Hey, yo, calm down, straight up, my friend, man. Yo, okay? All right, man, I thought so. So next time, you know what you're talking about before you accuse somebody of some like that, okay? You work at McDonald's, okay? I'm retired and I'm 45. I don't got to work. You want to see it? Just shut your mouth next time. Shit, fuck out of here. Hey, yo, there's nobody back there that can deal with this. Calm down, bitch. I train jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai, homie. Professional fighters. I train with pros, nigga. Step up. I thought so.
Give me the phone, because he's talking about
Who are you, bro? Hey, what's your record? Can I Google you, bro? You know why, bro? Get the fuck out of here.
Now, whilst I would like to know what this guy's what happened before this clip occurred, because he's accusing them of potentially doing some form of racist profiling or something along those lines, something wrong or something along those lines. Either way, I don't think it matters too much when this guy's just sitting here trying to go like, you see my bank account? You see it here? You see this proof? You see my receipt? I'm retired at 45, bitch. You're still at McDonald's, bitch. It's like, at that point, no one's gonna fucking listen to you. If you're going to start throwing insults and bragging about your current position in life, it is like the thing that will immediately shoot anyone else from just acknowledging your existence. And at that point, it's time to fucking leave. Here we get dropped into the middle of a seemingly upset Karen.
I'll post this all over the world for you.
Marica, esto es para subirlo a TikTok. 8 millones de views como el otro.
What you say?
No hablo español, perdón. No hablo español.
Gigi, stop. No? Are you recording her? I don't care.
Yes.
Just
She was taking a picture of my face. You see, she was saying that I was ugly.
Oh, absolutely not. Because she's so stupid. She's stupid. I know you're going to change it all up and it won't show, but let me get one right here of you, because it will show.
Man, I really want to know what happened before this. Either way, it seems like this person's coming off extremely racist about language being used by OP here. This woman got an order from this restaurant here, and it turns out they're missing a singular cookie inside of her order. So she's gone up and asked for that extra cookie because, you know, she paid for it. And for some reason or another, I don't 100% know the story, it devolves into this argument that you see now.
I said, young man, I have a receipt. And I said, I didn't demand anything, though. You don't make it seem like I just came in here irate demanding something. I said, he just told me I could come get the cookie. Can I just please have the cookie so I can go? That's all I said.
And I said, no,
exactly. And so now I'm asking for a superior, and you're talking about I'm demanding something. I do need a superior. I need to talk. You just said you were going to give me the number of your superior.
No, because my superior is going to tell you to.
I don't care what they're going to tell me. I want the information.
231-85. Have pressed about it. They're going to say call Grubhub, get a refund.
513. Could you repeat the rest, please? 513 what?
231.
Because y'all won't give me a cookie that y'all forgot that you told me to come get. You have a good day too, Alex and Michaela. Y'all must be, I don't know, is this racism? I don't know. Because he was about to just hand me my cookie. This clearly isn't policy. He was about to just hand me my cookie. It ain't, because he would know that as assistant manager, he would know. But he told me to come back up there. He told me to come up here. He told me to come up here. Hi. You're getting really crazy. Look how you're screaming. You just, look how you're talking. Bye. Y'all cannot treat people like this. It's not okay. So, I asked. I didn't demand nothing. I asked. I didn't demand anything. I asked. This young man saw me. I spoke to him first. I did. No, I'm not on the phone. When I came in here, I spoke to him. Wait. I know you don't, because you're ignorant. You're ignorant. You're bitter because you're sweeping a Penn Station floor over a cookie. I said I wanted my cookie that I ordered. It's on my receipt and you didn't put it in my bag. That's all I wanted. It's on the receipt. I said just now I just asked for one cookie. It says one cookie. So what's the problem with me asking for one cookie right now? Now you're saying I never said 5 and it's all recorded. So now you're just making stuff up and lying. Just lying for no reason. I know you don't care. But I bet the owner of the store cares that y'all treating customers like this.
Sometimes I just wonder, how hard is it to A, just ask calmly for a new cookie, if that is supposedly the first problem that's occurred here, and then B, how hard is it just to do that when she's got proof of purchase that she brought it, she claims she didn't have it in the first place, and if she's come back pretty quickly after getting her order, I don't see why there should be problems here. And yes, I do believe there is the additional thing of, like, if you come in here treating us like an asshole, we can just straight up refuse service from that point forward. Doesn't matter if we've gotten things wrong, we refuse service because you chose to be a dick to us. And that is definitely a thing. But it seems to be a situation where they could have just given her the cookie and none of this would have happened. I don't know. Here we have an angry Karen fighting with park workers.
This lady
What are you doing, asshole?
Yeah.
What the are you doing, asshole? Fuck off, bitch! Fuck off, bitch!
Same thing you
Fuck off, bitch! Fuck off, bitch!
trees. I'm waiting on my crew
No,
to
you
get
ain't
down
doing
here.
shit! You're trying to provoke my ass! You asshole!
You video
You
me.
asshole!
You video on me.
You asshole!
I'm born here. My name's Eric Williams, by the way. I work for
Where you were
Forestry.
born, asshole!
I was out here.
Get out of my face!
Wow, but you video on me though.
Stupid!
Wow, that's how you're talking.
You're a stalking mother.
Wow. I'm stalking you.
No, you're provoking.
I'm stalking you.
Get back.
Call the police.
Stay back.
Call the police.
No, I don't need the police.
I got cameras out here. Here goes my crew leader. This is my crew leader. This is my crew leader. My crew leader is right here. This is my crew leader. I got you good too, lady. I got you.
Try to provoke me. I don't think he's trying to provoke you anymore, ma'am. Consider yourself considerably provoked. You are fumingly angry in this clip. I don't think he's trying. He successfully did so, ma'am. This guy's trying to pick up some makeup for someone else, and when they've asked for help from one of the people who are supposedly working there, this happens.
Please. I didn't. I have 3 witnesses. I got her number. You are incredibly rude for no reason.
I was incredibly rude.
Yes, you are.
They're saying that I'm
No, do you have it? Do you get paid for this? Do you do your job? That's what you said.
I asked if you got paid to.
No, you were. So I come up. I ask you for help. Do you get paid for this? Do you think that's the appropriate response? I don't understand.
Okay.
That's not the appropriate.
Finish pointing out where.
Can you help me? Can you help me and show me where it is? I have no idea about anything. Do I look like I wear makeup?
So then why would you pick up an order to come and shop for a client at our
Because
store?
normally it's either prepared or I can get help from the person that works here. So are you going to help me? Are we going to stop this? Are you going to help me or not? No, you're just going to walk away. Your manager's going to walk away. That's
I'm the manager.
okay. Well, can you help me then? You're incredibly rude.
Unironically, I do get some of this employees' frustration because I used to have a similar thing when DoorDashers would come into the shops and ask where item A is, where item B is, where item C is, and where item B is. But usually those ones are simple as like, hey, look at the top of the aisles. It tells you what to find down there. Good luck, have fun. This seems to be like, I don't understand makeups well enough to know the difference between these. Can you help me type deal? And she's responded in a pretty not so well way. Here we have someone losing it at their local McDonald's over an order, and the funniest part about this clip is that it's her son who's recording her do this.
Straight up! Excuse me, ma'am. While y'all sitting here talking about y'all can't find my order and I done paid for my order and sent my son all the way home, where's my order? Where's my order?
You don't need to come in yet.
Where is my order?
Can you tell me what?
Yeah, I had 2 cheeseburgers, 2 10-piece chicken nuggets, and 2 medium fries. And baby, I ain't yelling at you. It's the person in the line talking about she don't know what to tell him. I sent him to get my order. So y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to give me my money back. That's what y'all gonna do.
Ma'am, your order was actually sitting right here on the.
Listen, but y'all should have told him that. Y'all don't give a give me my mother order. Yeah, I'm aggravated. Y'all ain't gonna give nobody no money for wasting gas, is y'all? Talking about somebody order sitting right there. You think I want that order? When he came up here 15, 20 minutes ago, get me my shit. If that's what y'all gonna do, or give me my mother money back. While you sitting here looking dumb as you are. I'm looking at you right now. You don't see your face. You look dumb. You look dumb as give me my shit or give me my money. That's what y'all do. Okay, well stop talking to me. If you ain't trying to help, shut the up.
Look, I get and understand frustrations when orders go awry and go wrong and things aren't being done as you wanted to, or things are delayed and not coming out as quick as you'd expect. But losing it like this is completely unwarranted and honestly shouldn't be tolerated in any form of service place. Just acting like this. Look, we're all humans at the end of the day. There is some form of human decency and human empathy that you should kind of consider. And again, as I've stated about 1,000,000 times before on this channel, patience goes a long way. Being patient and calm in a situation like this, like, hey, this order's taking forever, what's the hold up, I just want to know, rather than screaming and shouting at the service workers, will get you 2 entirely different results. The first one might be more likely they'll actually figure out what's happened with your order and get it out to you quicker, and the other one is just frustration, they want to call the cops and other various problems there. Like, just be calm and patient. There's no need to lose it at a person over something like this. Over here encounters something kind of wild whilst going to the toilet in his apartment complex. So he's out at the gym in the apartment complex and goes to use the men's room in this public accessible area. Whilst he's there, someone else comes in, goes 2 stalls down, locks the door, then proceeds to crawl under the first stall door to go into the stall next to him, and then poked his head underneath the stall to look at him. And that's when OP caught him, and now here he is confronting the man for doing that.
What are you talking about?
I was making sure you're not doing drugs and shit.
I look at the stall and you're looking at me under the stall. That's weird.
I'm trying to make sure you're not doing drugs.
No, come out here. Come out here.
What the hell are you talking about, man? I'm not trying to look at you like that.
I look under the stall and you're crawling under the stall.
Because I'm making sure you're not using needles and shit, dude.
Why would I be using needles?
Because I've seen it before in here. There's homeless people that come in here and use needles.
Nah, dude, we're going to the office. Come on.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. What's your name, dude?
What?
You don't know how mad that just made me.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm literally just trying to make sure you're not doing drugs in here, that's all.
What does that mean?
Because there's people that come in here, there's homeless people that come in here and shoot up in here.
And are you the security?
Bro, no, I'm not security. I'm
then
just like
who gives you the authority to look underneath the stall?
Looking at the floor, bro.
No, you're not, dude.
I'm trying to make sure that you're not like doing weird stuff. I'm not like that, bro. I'm not doing no weird shit. I'm just trying to make sure that I've been in here before and I've seen homeless people coming in and out of here.
You live here?
No, I don't live here.
Then what the
because I have a friend that lives here, dude. That's it. I was invited
Come
over.
here, let's go. Come on.
I'm not following you.
Yeah, you are.
the hell? Dude, what the f is wrong with
We
you?
are going to the front office.
Dude, what the hell is wrong with
No,
you?
no, 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 no.
Dude.
No.
I'll go to the front office
Come
with
on,
you, bro. I have
come
no
on.
problem.
Okay, then, that's fine. That's all we're doing. I don't think you live here. I don't
what are
know who
you
you
talking
are.
about,
You
bro?
told me you don't live here.
Dude, I live here.
You said
I
you
just
live
don't
next
know
door.
you either.
Go.
That's it.
Go.
That's it.
You told me you don't live. Where are you going? You said you'll go
I'm
to the
going.
office. The office is this way. No, dude. No.
You're not
Dude, you are a creep. And outrun me. I'm following you.
For what?
Come on. I'm
For
calling the
what?
cops right
For
now.
what? The hell is wrong with you? The f is wrong with you? I'm trying to make sure you're not using drugs. What the hell is wrong with you? Leave me the f alone.
How can you be saying what's wrong with me when you're looking underneath the f***ing stalls?
dude.
Who are you looking at then? Whoever's there?
It doesn't matter. You're a random person in the bathroom. There's never anybody in there. That's it. And the only people I see is homeless people going in.
You don't
and out.
even live there.
Yes, I do.
What apartment
You
building?
don't need to know my apartment building. That's none of your business. I don't even know your name. I don't know nothing about
Go
you.
back to the office with me.
Nobody's
Why not?
following you anywhere.
Why not?
Because
Because why?
I don't know you.
Why don't you want to go back? Do you think what you were doing was right?
No, obviously
Don't get hit
not,
by a
but
car.
I'm not getting hit by a car. Obviously, they're gonna stop. You're gonna
Dude,
like follow me the whole way.
Yeah, dude, I called the cops already. I did.
I didn't do anything.
You're looking at me underneath the bathroom stall in my apartment complex. I'm crazy? What do you mean?
You're crazy.
What's crazy about it?
I'm looking at you, bro. I'm looking to make sure you're not using drugs. That's it.
So you're crawling on bathroom.
Under the stall.
Yes, you did.
I didn't crawl.
You were
under
on
the
your
stall.
stomach.
What are you talking about? Are you okay? Are you okay?
You know, I've never actually come across a crazy person until right now.
Broski was just like, oh, I was just double checking you weren't doing drugs, and then just went running with that excuse, even though he never took the point to apologize at all for doing that. If that was his genuine excuse, like that would help the situation. You still invade the man's privacy in such a creep fashion. Like, it's just like, this is insane behavior. You're trying to point at different reasons of doing it, but let's be real, you're only doing it for one reason and one reason only. You wanted to see what foot long the man had in his pants, and that's all you wanted, and you got caught doing so, which... you are crazy creep. Buddy oh power, and look at his voice perfectly matches his way of running. Jeez. In this next clip, we got a person who's way too impatient and wanting to get off the plane ASAP.
Red Hair Karen has a meltdown part 1.
We have planes to catch. You're not gonna make it. Excuse me. I want off this plane.
Ma'am, we all want
I have a medical emergency. If you don't mind, let me off this plane.
Ma'am, we all want on this plane, okay? Calm down.
I have
Calm
a
down.
medical
You look
emergency.
fine. You're breathing. Your heart's running. You're good. You're fine.
That's not your business. Now move, please, sir. Move.
Ma'am, push me again.
They haven't opened the door yet. You can't go anywhere. Everybody has to get off first. Please calm down.
Get off the plane.
We can't get off the plane yet because the door is not open. You understand what I'm saying? I understand it's a free country, but we knocked the door for you to land. It was for your safety. You landed
Snapping at me and telling me to get out of the...
I don't think they ever posted the part 2, at least not from what I can find, but that's funny anyway. And secondly, you're just like, oh, I need to get off this plane, I got another plane to catch. It's like, you need to wait for them to open the door. The door's not open yet, so no one's able to get out of the plane just yet. You gotta be patient. And then you go on to this thing, it's like, oh, I'm having a medical emergency. It's like, you're not even really selling that. If you're really having a medical emergency of some sort, wouldn't there be a little bit more of like urgency in your voice, not just a subtle, I'm having a medical emergency, just because you're wanting people to get out of your way even though the door's still not open. Like, what? Here you have a Karen who seemingly illegally parks behind someone else's car, and when they come out and say, hey, can you move your car so I can go get my son from school, they just ignore her and walk away.
This is my car and I need to leave. Please don't do it, okay? It's rude.
You don't have the right to recording me.
You're not going to do anything. Please don't block my car. I need to get my son It's rude. You can park right here. I'm going to send this. I'm going to send this to the apartment manager. Please move your car. I need to get my son. Ma'am, please move your car. I need to get my son. Please move your car. I need to get my son. Please move your car. I need to get my son. Please move your car. I need to get my son. Please move your car. I need to get my son. Oh my God.
Wouldn't there be like a number you could call that could get someone to tow this car away because it's illegally parked and it's blocking you from actually doing anything with your vehicle, especially in a situation where, you know, your kid's finishing school, you need to go pick them up, but this person's literally just parked and left. Would that be a thing in America where you can just call a number and get a car towed because it's illegally parked, or is that just an entire kerfuffle? I don't know. It seems insane that someone just does this, even though the direction that she ends up walking, you can see how many car spaces are over there. There are literally empty car parking spots that she walks past to wherever she's going. Why even park there? Is it literally just to be petty? Like, what even? In this clip, we witnessed the aftermath of what was the crazy Karen neighbor breaking into an apartment and fucking shit up.
My cousin's crazy neighbor broke in and destroyed his apartment last night, and this is what happened. For part 2.
What the fuck? All the apartment. Get out. Bye. What are you doing in my apartment? Bro, you take your upstairs. Down here and draw out. You got me up.
By saying that there was a part 2, I decided to sift through this person's post history. They never posted a part 2. They just baited it for follows by the looks of it. And yes, before you ask, apparently the guy did call the cops afterwards, after this recording was initially done, yada yada yada, and that's gone somewhere. There's not too much information past that. Either way, can I just say, what is with the TikTok and just everyone going like, oh yeah, leave a like or follow for part 2, even though there probably isn't a part 2 anywhere. Oopsies. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh god. This is a crazy clip. It's just, I just gotta understand what's happening behind this. Is apparently this was a consistent crazy neighbor over time, and now this is just the furthest that they've gone. What's their reason for it? Are they racist? I mean, that's the first question that comes to mind to what I know a pair of people of color based upon the TikTok profile, so... In this clip, a Karen gets confronted by a person with a disability for being a bit of an asshole about their service dog.
Hi, is Amy here?
She is.
Where is she?
She is in the back.
Okay, I need to speak to her.
Okay. Somebody asking for you? Not. What?
What's the problem with my service dog going to the bathroom?
Are you gonna come in here with an attitude with me?
First of all, you disrespected my mom. I'm asking you a question. What's the problem with my service dog going to the bathroom?
You call your landlord.
What does that mean?
If you have a problem, we don't deal with
You just told her that my service dog can't poop right there if we're picking it up.
I asked you guys to be discreet about.
We don't need to be discreet. It's a service dog. My disability is not discreet, is it? My disability is not discreet. So I don't need to be discreet about my service dog. If I have to hear anything else, I'll get my lawyer involved. Thanks.
Go ahead and get your lawyer.
And you can get yours too, because you're...
All I have to do is call and say evict him.
Okay.
Bye.
Yep, evict me because my service dog is going to the bathroom. Good luck with that legal case. Good luck. It's an emotional dog?
Yeah,
you know what my disease is called? You know what my disease is called? It's called myelin-oligodendrocyte-glycoprotein antibody disease. I don't think that's emotional, honey. I was blinded and paralyzed, okay? I go through frequent bouts of paralysis. That's not emotional. And right now, that's very illegal. I have it on video, so if you want to keep talking, I would love that.
It doesn't
so much
Baby,
more.
let's go.
No, she's not. My disability is not discreet.
This is not
I don't
this.
need.
Let's go.
I don't need to be
When
discreet.
you first moved in, I asked you, can you please take the dog?
Can I
Hold
tell
on. No,
you
hold on.
something?
Hold on.
No,
hold on.
I need to talk now.
And I said,
I need to tell you something. I left out of here Monday and got into a car accident going out of this complex. That's the reason why I wasn't down at the dog park today. There was a huge fucking boulder in the middle of the road. Some kids pushed it in the middle of the street where you guys don't have lights down there, and I got into an accident. I usually go down to the dog park, but you caught me going out here today. But I was in an accident, so I couldn't drive down to the dog park. And you know what? I'm probably going to talk to you guys about that too, because you guys should have that lit up down there, and you don't.
Okay, so back to the original issue.
I had an accident.
It's not an emotional support dog. Look,
Both of you leave.
Let's
Right
go.
now.
It's illegal to
No,
do what she's
no,
doing.
I don't care. I don't want to hear her
I don't
mouth
care. She knows she's wrong. That's why you can't do anything. Try to evict me for that. Stupid. You're
We deal with the owners.
okay.
My dad just
Okay.
died. You better get
What is it? Oh,
Are you kidding me? My dad just died.
all right. You're in.
Wow.
Oh, she's in.
So what I can gather here is the dog decided to take a shite outside on the grass, and they were going to pick it up right afterwards, and this Karen had a lot big problem with that, with a dog going to the bathroom. Despite the fact that they would have cleaned it up afterwards, they had a big... I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on that first bit. It doesn't matter why that dog exists. What the fuck's wrong with a dog just taking a dump outside? If the person's got to clean up after their dog, why the fuck is it a problem? Holy shit. Like, just before anything else in this clip, that first thing is just so blindsidedly dumb. Why the fuck would you care so much about a dog taking a shit in the grass or taking a shit outside when the owner of that dog will clean up after the dog taking their shit? Like, what? Am I the only one perplexed by that entire decision making there? And then furthermore, they're saying, oh no, you're not allowed to have an emotional support dog here, yada yada yada, it's an emotional support dog. Motherfucker, who are you to say what type of service dog it is? Like, what the fuck? Like, this entire thing is just a massive what the fuck moment. I'm honestly glad that here in Australia, one of the things with rental laws is you cannot deny someone from being in a rental house or kick them out of a rental house just because they have a pet of sorts. Not even just a service dog. Having a pet in general. If you have a cat or a dog, that can't be the reason why you deny them the ability to be out of rent in that house. That can't be the reason why you kick them out of that house. That will get you into legal fucking shenanigans that will fuck you over massively. I don't get it, like... all this over a fucking dog taking a shit. Wow. God. In this clip, this person goes on a warpath against their employers.
Hey, how you doing? I need to talk to you for a second. So, look, I'm here to do what it is that I need to do for me and my family, but I will not handle the racial slurs and the racial activities from your wife. On the first day that I worked here with her, she stated, oh, this must have been a black room because it's nasty in here.
No, it's not. Listen, the way you left
I'm not done. I'm not done.
I'm not done. Listen. What I said, the Saturday you left like this.
No, I'm not done. The first day that I worked here, a black person was in this room because it's nasty.
What?
Your wife, that's what she said to me. And then continuing further, she started going, oh, they don't teach their kids how to clean up. They don't do this. They don't do that. Saturday, I'm working. I get down to my last room. My room is spotless. She comes in. Oh, there's dirt at the floor. After I just got done vacuuming, I know for a fact I didn't leave dirt.
You see it? I show you, right?
I'm still talking.
No. Nobody treat like us. The way.
May I finish talking? Because I'm not cutting you off.
No. You was wrong. I got the cameras in there.
Same thing Miss Carmen told me the other day.
She told me it today.
No.
She was married too.
Oh yeah. She was married.
I'm not done talking. I'm not done talking.
And then
Are you gonna let me talk, please?
No, you gotta listen first.
No, because I was speaking
No, you were
first.
not right.
You're not right for your racist slurs.
No, we didn't racist.
She is racist because the first day that I worked with you, so you're going to tell me that you didn't say a black person was in this room because it's nasty, and you're going to tell me that you're going to say black people.
You told us that too.
No. So why would I? So why would I do that? So why would I do that? So why would I do that? And you're going to say, oh, black people don't teach their kids how to clean this and that. Stop cutting me off because that's a lawsuit. First of all, you can get sued, so stop cutting me off. And then going further,
nobody treats like us. Like you
yes.
are the boss, okay?
I understand that,
Yeah.
but as a customer,
You're not a customer either.
well, it doesn't matter as a customer, as a worker,
And then
whoever.
if the customer stay here, I tell them on the face. So you don't have to.
I'm still speaking.
I don't care.
And then I asked her if I worked tomorrow.
Listen, just talking about Saturday.
If I asked.
Just talking about
I'm talking about the complaint.
No,
so you don't want to hear it.
Don't worry about the complaint. Just talking about
You're going
Saturday.
to get sued for being racist.
Go ahead, do the suit.
And Miss Carmen told me today.
Miss Carmen had no complaints, and it's funny you talk about that because she had a lot of complaints about you guys, how you treat people, etc., how you've ran off plenty of workers, etc. I'm not done talking.
It's okay.
It's okay. Don't worry about
I'm not done talking.
If you don't want to work, don't work.
And that's the thing. I asked you if I worked tomorrow, and you're talking about if you want to. It doesn't seem like you did Saturday.
Yeah,
what are you talking about? I did my job. After you stalked me around each room, I did my job. You stalked me around in each room. You were distracting me. You pulled me out of the room that I was working in to come do something else.
Oh, yeah, I have to show you first.
Oh, my
I have to show you first. I'm not teaching the first time. You the first person.
And then you complained that I left the towel because you weren't distracting me. Because you were distracting me. So this is how loyalty and acts in Hawkinsville.
Oh yeah,
this is how they act. This is how they act. Just make sure I get my pay, please, and you won't have to deal with me anymore.
Sign the paper first, my lord.
Yeah. So when can I get the paper to get my pay?
And the payroll after 2 weeks.
Can I go ahead and take the paper home and fill it out, please?
I'm here right now.
Okay. So tomorrow when I'm done, please make sure I sign that.
Okay. That's it. You're not
If you was right, you should give me the answer back. You know that? You was not right.
Miss Carmen said.
And
not right what? Not right what?
You the one say that, okay?
Say what? What did I say? What did I say?
What I say? You
What I say?
You the one say, I know that the black people make you mad. Oh yeah, you did.
As a melanated black woman,
you did.
I'm just gonna say.
Yeah. Don't try to.
Because guess what?
Yeah.
I had voice memo.
care.
I had voice memo and I recorded
care.
you.
I don't
I
care.
recorded you from day one.
Oh, it's all right.
So go ahead and keep lying. Go ahead and keep lying.
How was that for a loaded shotgun of a clip? Okay, so I think the first thing I want to just acknowledge here, the wife here did not really do much denying of supposed racism. Heck, at the end, I think she kind of halfway admitted to some of her comments because she also said that apparently the person behind the camera admitted that, yeah, I didn't clean well because I'm black or something along those lines. I couldn't quite get the words there because there's just a lot of people going off at each other, but from what I can tell from this entire clip, the wife doesn't really deny much of these accusations being levied against her. Instead, just tries to pass the buck back to the person behind the camera. I'm not 100% sure what was even happening here with her way of approaching this entire thing. Hopefully, you do take this to court and you get a fair bit out of them for this. Because if they're truly being racist, which based upon how much they did not deny that, I think you definitely deserve something out of that. That just is wild to me. Here we have an interesting clip where we watch a guy get fired from his job for one reason or another. We'll talk about that in a moment. I just want you to watch it and form your own opinion. Let's go.
Appreciate you, gang.
Just so you know.
Hold on, don't talk about.
Just so you know, moving forward, I do not want you in the building unless you're out front as a guest. That's the only way you're allowed to be in this building.
I am a guest.
Hey, man, I'm trying to be understanding to everything.
You weren't earlier.
I don't think you were either, though.
No, I was.
No, you weren't.
I was not coming in your face telling you, get out, leave, or
Are you sure about that?
Because you were in my face. So first time I tell you, get out my face.
Because I asked you to leave and you didn't.
No, you're being rude.
No.
I was telling everybody.
I asked you to leave.
No, you
didn't. I said, please
You said, get out. Get out.
I said, please leave the building.
Nah, you said, get out.
when we were at the table?
When we were at the table, you said you can leave after I tried putting my 2 weeks in.
Yes, because
and you fired me for no reason.
Did you know Texas is an at-will state? Do you know what that means?
I don't care what that means. I'm telling you, you fired me for no reason. Correct or not?
I fired you for
what?
all the reasons.
For what? Name one.
You walked out of your shift on Monday
I walked
night.
out of my shift? No, I did not.
Yes,
I clocked out.
Yeah, you clocked out and walked out. That's
while
the same
manager
thing.
said you're okay to go.
Yes, but that's still an issue.
What?
2, you're not taking care of your duties on...
I do all my duties. I do everything I need to do. 100%.
You're right, absolutely.
I know I am.
Because that's why
Y'all are doing me wrong, Mike.
We're not doing anything wrong, Billy.
Y'all are.
No, we're
Yes,
not.
y'all are.
I don't understand why you're coming...
Why'd you fire me, though?
We fired you for performance. We fired you for...
For performance? What do I not perform on?
Your duties when we ask you to do them.
I did a manager's job yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Hotside Expo's not a manager's job. Only managers should be there. Chris told me that yesterday, Mike. Word for word.
So, but guess what? What happens when Jacob expos?
What do you mean what happens? He's not supposed to. It's not right.
Again, so this is something that I feel like you are not going to try to understand our position.
I understand, though.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
But again, Billy, I'm asking you to please leave, and you don't even follow that request.
I can leave. I was just grabbing my food.
Okay, you're grabbing your food because you left, and then you decided you wanted to come back.
Because I'm hungry.
Talk to the staff and.
I can talk to the staff because they're here.
That's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
So then why'd you bring it up?
Because I've asked you to leave, and you're causing an issue with our business.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I was ordering food. I didn't do anything wrong.
But again, I asked you to leave.
Your employees are over here, and I can leave. You know what I'm saying? I can leave whenever I want.
Okay.
I don't need to leave when you ask me.
So how about this?
What kind of manager does that to a customer?
If you come back up here, we're gonna have you criminally trespassed because you're not listening to what I'm asking.
How come you're not calling the cops? You're the best manager ever. That's crazy.
Bye.
Good luck, Mike.
But the manager on duty said I was good to go. Well, that still caused a problem. See, that's the reason why I'm firing you. It just sounds like that the guy put in his 2 weeks notice to leave, and they were just like, you know what, let's not take the chance of him dragging us down, so we're just going to effectively fire him on the spot, which becomes another question on, does your work laws actually protect you from those type of issues? Because I know over here in Australia, if you put in your 2 weeks notice and then get fired in response to that, the company still has to pay you for the equivalent hours you would have gotten over the next 2 weeks, and then pay out your annual leave, because it's like one of those things where I've already put in the notice to leave on my own terms, and you can't then in response go to fire me. You can have me not work those 2 weeks, but you still have to pay me for those 2 weeks. At least that's how it rolls over here in Australia. And then it's just like, it sounds like the other reason was just like some very watered down dog crap excuses just to say, nah, we don't want you for the 2 weeks that you're here remaining for, because we don't trust that you'll continue to do a good work ethic. We don't trust that you won't just suddenly start doing your job extremely poorly so you make us look bad, or other things on those lines, which is a common thing. I've seen it countless occasions where someone's put in their 2 weeks notice and they just come in for the next 2 weeks, put in the minimum effort they possibly can, screw everyone else over, because, you know, they don't care. They're leaving anyway. There isn't much that can be done. They've already put in the thing to leave. Most of the time, though, it just tends to be that they just burn through all their sick leave for those 2 weeks. I don't know. It just seems that in response to this guy putting in his 2 weeks notice to leave the job, they just decided to fire him instead, which is a question of other terms and whether you agree if that's a good decision or not. Here we have an unhappy girlfriend going off at another person because apparently their boyfriend has been texting this woman. Why don't you go scream at your boy? Whatever.
Look at him. Don't look his direction. Don't text him. Don't ask for his phone. You're a liar, bitch. See, that's why I don't like little scandalous, raggedy ass trailer park ass hoes like you, because you lie about with somebody, man, because he's my man, and you've been talking. Don't talk to him at all. Never. Don't. No, it is you, bitch. Don't play with me. Why are you asking him if he's texting you? If you got your text message in. If you ain't got his. Don't play with me. You got a crazy one this time, bitch. And I'm telling you right now, you got a crazy one. I know where you live.
How's the rabbit fire? Has the rabbits been on fire? Ha! I'm so... That's not even a good pun. Move to the next clip. Here we have a level of insanity that I don't think I've ever seen before. Actually, no, I've seen a lot of insanity on these clips over the years. But hey, here's a person who decided that it'd be a great idea to threaten to knock out a bunch of kids who are like in the age of 8, 9, like not even double-digit age, because they said some words that they didn't like. Here's the clip.
Said that they were gonna knock out 7 and 8-year-olds. What piece of shit raised you? Okay. Okay. Be gone. Be gone. You just try to say you try to hit an 8-year-old kid.
Are you okay?
My God. You just said you tried to hit an 8-year-old kid.
Those kids have the worst houses.
They're not my kids.
Your husband said
he was
gonna... Why?
That's okay.
Like you guys...
Okay.
When they're talking, when they're
But
yelling
you
at
just
us and
said...
swearing at us,
He said, hold on.
I said if
He said if this...
talk to me,
He's going to knock them out as an adult.
Who you says that about?
It's about these kids.
You're going to knock out children?
Children. You're going to knock out... Say hello to TikTok. Say hello to TikTok. You're done. You're done. You're done. Say hello to TikTok.
Neither of you are horrible kids. Hi, TikTok. Go have more babies. If you can stop.
And they're well taken care of, baby. $500 easy, nothing. I work for my kids. Don't ever disrespect me. You think I care? Don't ever disrespect me, baby. Don't ever disrespect me. Girl, your husband said he was gonna punch an 8-year-old. Be specific. Be specific.
She was trying to say she could kick you out for filming.
No, she can't.
No, she can't. That's a right.
She is gone.
If it was me again, I'm gonna knock him out to an 8-year-old. Hey, we're gonna ask you guys to leave.
No, this is going on my TikTok.
You know, I think as some parents need just to wake up to the fact that, you know, your kids are probably swearing when they're not near you. It is just how it is. It is such a common thing in schools, just that kids are probably more likely than not are going to swear a little bit, because there'll be the handful of kids that don't have that discipline from their parents and they'll swear a bit. Then the kids around them will pick it up and then it'll just be a common thing. Just most kids are smart enough to never swear in front of their parents until they're older, so they don't get in shit for it. It's just kind of how it is. But threatening to knock out kids for the use of profanity is just so stupid, especially as parents themselves. You think that's the best way to knock some sense into some kids? I would hate to see what you do to your own kids if that's the case. So this person here got some items delivered, I would assume some form of appliance of sorts, and it was going to be installed as long as the place was ready when it got dropped off. They got given the scheduled time, etc, etc. It turns out that she failed to wake up on time for one reason or another, and so the place isn't properly set up. So the delivery people come in, drop off the appliance close to where it should be, and then go to leave, which is when she finally gets up, goes out there and starts going off with them, asking to finish the job. Here's the clip.
No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Look at this woman.
No, ma'am. Not 400. Ma'am, we can't do it, ma'am. I'm sorry. No, ma'am. You have to call it. No, ma'am. You have to call a service call.
You've been beating on my door and beating on my
ma'am.
window.
You can't.
You gotta let go of my truck so I can drive.
You gotta let go of the truck, ma'am.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do, ma'am.
You're going to get hurt.
The job, it's got the whole
Because you have to call for a customer service call, ma'am. Your stuff wasn't ready by the time we was here.
It took me 10 seconds to
Ma'am, you have to let go of my car.
You have to let go and call
You
it.
guys could have done the job.
No, it's insurance. I try to explain it. We can't do anything that we're not supposed to be doing. You have to let go of my car, please.
I can't hear what he's saying.
He said he's done his job. He explained the insurance policy to you. It's against.
Ma'am, you have to let go of my car.
It's against our insurance. It's against our insurance policy, ma'am.
No, that's not true.
It is true. You can ask Costco's, ma'am. You have to let it go, ma'am.
You're going to have an insurance policy by hitting your truck with all this stuff.
Okay,
you have to let go.
Please
let go, ma'am. Please, ma'am. Ma'am, we will let go, ma'am. We will just call a service call. You got to let go of it, ma'am.
Man, you know what? Call the cops. Call the cops.
All right.
I can't. Ma'am, let go, please. Let go of the truck, ma'am.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Let go of the truck.
You have to let go of the truck.
Come finish the job.
You have to let go of the truck, ma'am. You have to let go of the truck, ma'am.
You guys, all I had to do was punch that hole.
But ma'am, you have to be ready by the time we get here. A service call, they'll come right back out. They will come back out.
You're not
I'm telling you the truth, they will come back out.
I'm sorry, man, but these guys are on extraordinarily tight schedules to deliver probably multiple appliances in a day and install them to the best of their abilities. If you fail to wake up on time and prep the area where they're going to go, then that is unfortunately your fault, and you're just going to have to do what they said. Call the service people to come and finish the job because they don't have the time to do that anymore. It is just what it is. There's not much more to it. In this next clip, we got a couple of old folks at the beach who got caught perving out on other girls at the beach.
Excuse me? I just seen you guys take pictures of all these women and I have you on record right now. I would like to see you delete my pictures that you took of me and to delete all these other women's pictures that you're taking. Let's see it. Okay, delete them all right now. All of them. All of them. Where's the others? Oh, here's some more. Keep going, because they're all this way. They're not this way. They're all this way. Delete them. Delete them. All of these. Where's mine? Where's mine in here? Delete all these pictures right now. All of them. All of them. Delete them right now. I'm not going to go away. You guys are perverts taking pictures of all these people. No. Delete all these pictures right now. This man does, and you guys are taking pictures of all these women. That is disgusting. Let's keep going back. Oh, there's a right here in the back of him. You can delete it right there. All of these pictures. Where's the one of me?
I don't have you.
Really? Because I saw you going like this at me. I'm still recording. Oh, really?
Yeah,
then how come you have all these other bitches on your phone right now, huh?
Go ahead. Where are you?
There's still more.
Where?
If you guys know these people are fucking perverts and they're at Fort Myers Beach.
I mean, genuinely, this is overall just funny. I get it's a bit weird for people to be doing this, and that I do completely understand, but I just find it funny that these guys just got caught doing that. It's just like, they must be, I wonder what they're feeling in the back of their head about this. Like, who knows? They might like being told off. I'm sorry. Here we have a bunch of workers who are doing work outside of an area, doing what they need to be doing, and we have this massive family of effective Karens and Kevins coming up to cause a bunch of mess. But the moment that these workers even decide to talk back in any way, shape, or form, they lose it. Here's a clip.
I don't care. Do you see that? Okay. Do you see that? No trespassing. Go sit down on the porch. No, we don't care. Are you gonna make me? No trespassing. Yeah. Do it. You see that right there?
Sheriff's on the way.
Okay. Are you gonna make me go sit on the porch?
Y'all can't take it till the owner gets here.
Perfect.
Why don't y'all all both shut up until the actual sheriff shows up? Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, what the f***? Wait.
Excuse me?
You stupid.
She's a female.
Hey, he's 17. Get off the property.
I haven't touched any
Get
one
off.
of you. You
Yes,
guys
you
have
did.
touched me, and I proved you do it. And I can charge you for assault.
No, you
Yes,
can't.
I can.
No.
And we live here. And I can get you arrested for assault.
Go ahead.
We live here. I'm not going to, because it's not worth my time to go to court over your ass.
But you hit me in the nose twice.
No, I
with my
didn't.
sister.
Oh, you can drop the language with my mother. Okay, you're not dropping the language with me, so don't expect me to drop the language with you.
hit my mother in the
No,
nose.
I'm not hit her. You're lying to me.
I'm lying.
And you know it.
I'm lying.
Yes, you're lying.
I'm lying.
Yes.
I'm gonna get it. Yeah, you're not supposed to be talking to him at all. I'm gonna get it.
Shut up! Shut up! Well, don't talk to him back. He's a juvenile.
Is that your van over there?
Yes, it is.
Get it and leave.
You shut the fuck up, you stupid sl***. Do you think I honestly give a fuck about who the fuck you are? Cause I don't.
You know, when I was first watching this clip, I was taking a drink whilst watching it, and the moment just like the guy said something back to the female, it's like, don't you dare do that, she's a female. I almost spat my drink out in laughter. It's just like such an absurdity. It's like you get involved in this massive argument, and then they talk back to you or your the mother, like someone who's a female in the family, and instead of continuing the argument, you're just like, no, you're being sexist. You're not meant to talk back to her. She's a woman. It's like, how stupid is that? Like, you obviously know that your entire argument is not going to hold up in any form of line, and so you sit here going with this stupid thing. As the moment they start to fight back, you instead try to redirect things in a different direction. Ain't gonna work, buddy-o. And, you know, they just showed their permit they've got right there, and you're just being complete and utter assholes about it. Here we have an angry old Karen in the Walmart who does not like a certain person, so she decides to be a complete and utter ass towards her.
You need to get out of my face.
Shut up. Shut up.
Why am I a bitch? Took my shirt? Because you're mad about it?
I never known about your shirt.
Oh, yeah, you think you said ugly outfit. I know what you're talking about.
I never said ugly outfit. I called you ugly.
You said rude outfit. That's what you said. You don't talk.
Shut up. I'll take you outside if you won't shut up.
What are you going to do?
I'll take you outside and beat the crap out of you if you won't
really?
shut up.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you call me your grandma. I'll put your little butt down there and mash you just not.
Get out of my face.
You get out of my face.
Don't touch me. Back up.
Alright,
Don't
stop.
touch me. You
Back
don't
up.
tell me to back up.
Get out of my face.
Shut up. You shut your mouth.
Alright.
Or you gonna get it smashed.
You think I'm scared of you?
It's okay.
You think I'm scared of you?
Back up.
You shut up.
Come on, she's sticky.
You ain't got no respect for nobody.
I don't care. I don't have to respect you. Look at how you're talking to me.
You don't deserve any respect.
And you don't respect anybody. Shut the ma'am. You clearly don't respect her either. And it's like, oh, but she treated me horribly first. Isn't the saying go, treat people how you would like to be treated? Isn't that what this is? If you want to be respected by someone, then you should give them the bare minimum of respect as well. Isn't that how this goes? It's a two-way street, bro. You gotta walk the way for people to walk it with you. It's a two-way street. There isn't just like people have to respect you just because you're older and then you don't have to give a crap back. No. If you want to respect, you've got to give it. And then threatening to assault someone because they're not exactly submitting to what you're saying is just worse. Like, are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Maybe all the above. This guy brought his dog onto the train with him on his way home, and well, his dog decided to jump on another person. The person's reaction to this isn't exactly what I would say the greatest reaction. Here's a clip.
My dog is trained.
Well, obviously he not, because he just jumped on me.
And like I'm saying,
I'm not overreacting. I am allergic to dogs, and your dog just jumped on me.
You're still overreacting.
No, I'm not. I don't care. Get your keep their dog. First of all, you cannot control your dog. I watched your dog go in this lady's bag and all of that. No, I'm not. Y'all do too much. With these dogs on the train, y'all do too much.
You're still overreacting.
No, I'm not. And if you recorded me, I hope you not record me because I'm not talking to you no more.
Oh, but your problem was with me, right?
Oh, but I just told him if he recorded me, so shut the up.
Really, miss? Really?
Exactly.
Really? Do you need to go that far?
Yes.
You're overreacting.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
That dog just came on me.
All right,
That's no such thing as a... Stop recording me.
And has my dog done
I just
anything
told
to
you
you
to
since
stop
I
recording me.
apologized?
All right.
I apologize.
All right.
I ain't got no dog, bro. You better worry about that.
I don't care.
want you.
Yes, you are recording. You are recording.
Look, I get it, honestly. I don't, like, is this a bit of an overreaction? Maybe. This would purely depend on your own opinion on this type of thing. Personally, I think that you shouldn't let your dog just do that unless, like, the person is actively going, hey, come here, and wants to pat the dog or something along those lines. Like, I don't, like, you should be trying to hold your dog pretty much next to you when you're on the train. There are people who could be allergic to the dog. There are people who could have like a full-on fear of dogs, and that could cause issues there. Like, you don't know what people have when it comes to potential issues with dogs. If the person shows that they want to give affection to the dog, like we see later in this clip, another person is patting the dog and all that, then okay, let the dog approach that person. But you shouldn't just let it happen. Genuinely. I do get the reason to this reaction. Is it a bit of an overreaction? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't really agree to that one. I do get her reaction here. And yeah, maybe you should... Yeah, your dog might be trained, but maybe you should be more human and accept that there are some people who might be allergic, might have issues with dogs, and it's probably best to, unless the person actively shows they want to give affection to the dog, keep the dog by your side. You got a leash for a reason. Make use of it? I don't know.
Had a real life Karen today.
It was very nice to meet you.
It was nice for you to harass me too. Ambassador Nicole Christine Edwards, Nicholle. I will.
You have a great day.
Here we have a very interesting clip, to say the least. Basically what's apparently happened beforehand. We don't have a full knowledge of what actually happened here, but apparently this kid driving in their truck here almost hit these guys who are walking their dogs on what seems to be a shared road type thing. And in response to them almost being hit, they decided to throw dog shit onto their car. And so this guy's like, hey, why'd you do that for? And here we are.
Why'd you throw poop on my car?
You almost hit us.
What do you mean I almost hit you? I went on the other side of the lane.
You're the wrong guy, bro. You almost hit my wife and my dogs. Keep driving.
Sir, you were on the...
Keep driving.
Sir, you threw poop on my car. Sir, I'm on mine. You can't do, like...
You almost hit my wife and my dogs. Keep driving.
Sir, I did not almost hit you guys. What are you talking about? Bro, Sir, are you okay? I'm telling you, I was driving this way.
You're telling me.
You can stop, okay?
You're telling me.
Turn your phone off and learn how to
Get the out of my face and get out of here.
I'm 17, bro.
I don't give a You almost hit my family. Get the out of here.
Sir. I'm going 25 miles an hour. The speed limit is 25.
Kid,
if the speed limit is 5, I can go 25.
You almost hit my wife and dogs. Get out of here.
Oh my god, and I almost hit you guys. And you could throw shit on my car. Like, what the hell is this? I'm calling the cops. I'm calling the cops.
There's two things I have right off the bat here. Isn't it funny how the people that are always screaming and yelling, get out of my face, are also the same people to walk up to the car and get into someone else's face instead? Like, I get the gist of what he's trying to say. He's trying to say, leave me alone, off type deal, but he's saying in a way, get out of my face, even though he's literally come up to the car and put his face in front of someone else's face and then said that, which makes no sense whatsoever. And also, is it just me who's a little bit concerned that a 17-year-old is driving a vehicle of this size and power? I don't know. Like, that just might just be me thinking like, should we really have people who probably haven't been driving for that long drive vehicles this deadly? I don't know. And yeah, he might have been doing the speed limit down the road, but I mean, there's one of these things where it's called, when you drive a lot, you learn to be wise with what you're doing. Like, yeah, the speed limit's 25, but there are people currently walking, so maybe it's smarter to slow down a little bit so you have a lot more reaction time to get around them. I don't know. It's a weird one. What are your thoughts, actually? Comments below. Here we have by far one of the most craziest interactions I've seen so far. So basically what happened beforehand is this guy in his truck was pulling into this private car park. As he's pulling into this car park, this other person in their Mercedes decided to try and pull out and went extremely close to the truck, almost hitting them because it seems like they don't know how to quite drive. Anyway, those people inside, the person inside the Mercedes quickly escalates this entire situation. Here's a clip.
She just spit on my car now. You can see it leaking down. She's spitting on me.
He's blocking my car.
I'm not.
He's literally blocking
You
me.
drove into me.
No.
You drove into me. The front of your car hit mine.
You're supposed to be on that side.
You drove into me.
On this side.
You drove into me, ma'am. Ma'am, you drove into me. Ma'am. Drove the front of your car into me. You put the front of your car into mine. I didn't move the back of my car into you.
Stop right there in the middle of the road.
Because you almost hit me. Because you almost hit me.
Hurry up, bro. Just drive over here, bro. Drive over here, bro. This is gonna
It's
Stop recording me, bitch! You can't record me, bitch, without my permission, bitch! Stop recording me, 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 bitch! Where
called them. They're on their way.
Police, bitch.
They're on their way.
My car, dumbass.
Just wait for the cops. Just wait for the cops.
Jewish bitch.
We're waiting for the cops. We don't need to. It's private. We're not blocking traffic. Yeah, this is private.
Do you own it, bitch?
No, either does the city though. Just wait for the cops. Just wait for the cops.
Look how far you are.
Wait for the cops.
On the road, bro.
Just wait for the cops.
How far you are.
You started driving at me, so I stopped.
You can't drive for shit.
Started driving at me, so I stopped.
You can't drive for shit.
You drove the front of your car into mine.
You're supposed to be on this side.
You drove the front of your car into mine.
Stop recording me.
Here's the cops.
Stop recording me, bitch.
Here's the cops.
Stop recording me, bitch.
Well, I'm pressing charges now. I'm pressing charges now.
Stop. You can't press charges.
I'm pressing charges.
You're recording me without my permission, bitch.
It's illegal.
I will do whatever I want.
Knock it off.
Yep.
Stop recording me, bitch. Stop recording me, bitch.
You just hit my phone.
Stop
You just
recording
hit
me,
my
bitch.
phone.
Stop recording me, bitch.
You just hit my phone.
This bitch.
She just spit on me. She hit my phone. She hit my car.
Right, this thing over here. Hold on. Let me put my phone in my pocket. Let me put my phone in my pocket.
Stop.
Bruh, this is shit. How you gonna arrest
Stop.
me?
You're not
bro?
under arrest right now.
How you gonna arrest me? Bro, I got places to be. Bro, I got places to be. What the f*** y'all on, bro? Bro, he can't record me without my
Yes, you
permission.
can.
That's
Yes,
fucking
you
the
can.
law.
Turn
No,
around.
it's not.
Stop.
He cannot record me.
And you can't hit him,
I
okay?
didn't hit him.
She did. He saw you.
To help de-escalate this, you mind just turning your camera off and just stepping to the side with me?
You think you...
Man. That was an entire story. It's like, I don't know. Probably the last thing you'd want to do is insult the police officers who are there to try and dissolve this situation, because then they just immediately lose any form of like, I'm sorry for this entire situation. No, the minute you're like, oh, leave me alone, you pig. It's just like, what in the world are you doing? You're just that brain dead that you just are going to swear at anyone and use any form of insult you can to insult people. And it's like how you're the type of person calling this guy white trash when you look like the very definition of it. Wow. Chaos and Bruce here. We can't go the regular insult of like, oh, she definitely lives with her parents, because I mean, in this day and age, the rental market's fucked. Good luck getting out of your parents' house. But you know that anytime she leaves home, the parents are like 50-50 whether they actually want to go around and change all the locks to make sure that she can never get back inside, because my god, she has no idea how to shut up. And of course, you know the thing where people who lack intelligence to make good arguments will just say the same point over and over again, just make it louder each and every time, because that's the only way they might ever get a point across. They can't win by actual discussions. They have to win by sheerly forcing their will upon the other person. Well, that didn't work here. Wow, what a crazy one. This clip comes from a guy who trains service dogs, and he's gone down to this local pizza shop here to have some food with one of the service dogs that he's currently training. And the person who's working there, Lucas, who's apparently a manager as well, decides like, nope, that's not happening. You have to sit outside with your service dog. You're not allowed inside with your service dog, which, if you know anything about these laws, you know that's kind of discrimination. Anyway, here's the clip.
We don't have to call the cops again.
I told you it was a service animal. Can I get a menu, please?
Do you have papers for the service animal?
I don't have to have papers for the service animal.
We don't allow dogs in here, period. No matter what. Even if it's a service animal, you can seat them outside if you want to, but...
It doesn't matter. Can I please get a menu?
No, sir, you can't.
You're violating federal law. Can I get a menu, please?
No.
Can I get your name?
My name's Lucas.
Okay. Can I please get a menu?
Are you gonna order food?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit outside because you have a dog.
No.
That's how this works.
That's not how that works.
It is how this works. We don't allow dogs inside no matter what. If you have a service animal, we allow you to sit on the patio on a leash. So if you want to sit outside, you're welcome to.
These are customers, right?
Correct.
Okay. Can I get a menu, please?
Absolutely not.
Well, you're violating federal law.
We don't allow dogs inside, unfortunately.
You don't have that right. Can I get a menu, please? You have to tell everyone to leave the restaurant. PTSD service dog.
PTSD? You get a paper?
Yes, but you're not getting them.
How am I supposed to know that's what that does? There's no vest on the
Because I told you that. It's a felony for me to tell that.
Apparently, the owner of the store showed up afterwards and apologized to the guy for this entire interaction and the mess about this, and he said that he will educate his staff members moving forward. He'll even order something off Amazon, which are pamphlets that explain the laws around service animals and things along those lines. Apparently, our manager is not going to lose his position, which I would say this might not be something I would personally fire someone over, but at the same note, it is technically a federal offense and could cause a lot of issues for the store if the person who owned the service dog got the police involved in any way, shape, or form. So I don't know about that one. Either way, here we watch the aftermath of seemingly a board meeting that just occurred inside of the courthouse here between the person in the green dress and everyone else, quite literally. Here's the clip.
What'd you say? Burn them down first?
Yeah, I did.
Burn them down.
You're gonna die, and I'm gonna buy your house too.
Really?
Absolutely. We're gonna outlive you. No problem. Me and my kids. I'll buy your house, and every other house down there. And I'll rename the street. You can video me, you old hag. What do you want? What are you staring at?
Not much.
Go back to your measly life. Go on. Go put your hat on and your black suit and get the f out of my face.
Because why?
You want to eat the camera? You hide behind your husband?
No.
Put your camera right in my face.
Go ahead.
Anything else?
No.
I thought you were leaving.
So are you.
By the way, the courthouse is right over there next time you want to not show up.
Right. I'll be there. You don't intimidate me.
You don't intimidate me.
They needed to be walked out because of you f***ing jokers.
They didn't have to be walked out.
Oh, absolutely they did. I'm not intimidated by any one of you. Y'all drop that before I will.
This is not about you.
You're a loser, lady.
Really?
It's never been about
I'm
you.
the loser?
Yes.
I own 4 houses. I
Yeah,
own
great
several
deal.
businesses.
4 houses?
Your mommy gave
What's
you.
it make you, huh?
Slumlord.
It
Does
makes
it
me
make you-
a lot better than you, old man.
You're a loser, lady.
Yeah, I'm
You're
a loser?
Yes, you lost tonight.
That doesn't make me a loser.
You're
I'm
a
a
loser.
winner in life.
You're a
We'll
loser.
see.
Lady, I can buy and sell you.
I doubt it.
I know.
Oh, really?
I know, yes.
Really?
Look me up, lady.
Really?
Yes.
I don't need
Get
to
out of
look
here.
you up. You
I
get
can
out of
look
here.
you up.
You get
Because
out
you know
of
what
here.
is in your name?
You get out of here.
Loser.
Grow up.
Loser.
Loser! Grow up, old man. Go get your AARP card.
Oh, you have one too,
You
don't
have
you?
one too.
Really?
Yeah, I could tell by the face work.
You want to insult my appearance with your f***ing fake teeth?
Yeah?
Yeah. Busted up grill?
Rotten teeth.
Are you
Are
kidding?
you
Are we
sick?
back in
Yeah,
high
look at
school?
you. You're like,
Well,
I'm not intimidated by you. I'm a what? I'm a loser? What are you, a winner?
yes, I am.
You're a winner
I'm a
in
winner.
life?
Yeah, I believe in God. You
Yeah,
don't?
me too.
Yeah, that means nothing.
Please.
Go
You
to
have
hell,
no
lady.
idea. I didn't walk into it.
There you
What,
go.
you want a
Not
belly
touching
bump?
Not touching. I don't need
You
a
think
belly
I'm
bump.
intimidated by you?
Nope.
Mike,
I know you're not.
Guys, we're not solving
And I don't
anything.
expect you to be.
We're not.
Back up.
No, I'm not backing up anywhere.
Back up.
Mike,
I'm not backing up anywhere.
Back up.
No.
Mike,
Back the f up.
No, and we don't need to get profane.
Yeah, we do, because
Why?
you got your
Why?
face in mine. And
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
no.
intimidated by any of you.
I'm not leaning forward. I'm not doing anything.
You came over here and your arm in my face. Knock it off.
Because you got in my
Grow up.
wife's face.
Grow up.
And I'm not going to
Grow
let
up.
you do it. Okay?
Grow up.
I'm not
Grow
going
up.
to let you. Okay.
Grow up. Grow up, old man.
Okay. There you go.
Be
No,
the grandpa that you are.
You
Back
intimidating.
Up. Back up.
That's
You,
an honor.
He's
honey.
talking
Back
about your facial features, and you talk about me being old.
Yeah, back up.
So
back up, grandpa.
It's okay for
Be a
you
good
to
man.
intimidate.
Be a man. Back up.
Be a man.
I'm a lady. Back up. Be a man.
Oh, you're a lady.
Be a man.
Oh, she's a lady.
Be a man.
Dictionary.
Be a man. You don't know how.
No, I don't.
You guys, this isn't productive. It went your way
Why don't you
tonight.
be a woman? Why don't you be a woman?
I can tell you
Not
that.
to be a woman.
Oh, you know how to.
Right, come on.
Come on.
I'm backing up.
Okay, we're done. We're done. Don't give her the
You're like a grown ass man.
Okay, keep going. Keep going. Come on.
Come on.
Stir it up.
You can tell by her vehicle that she's clearly compensating for something over here. Jokes aside, there's a lot of a story to this one. Effectively speaking, the person in the green dress, she owns 4 rental properties in a local homeowners association, a HOA of sorts. And the rest of this group are people who are part of that HOA of sorts. And none of them are happy with her conduct and how she is, what's happened with her rental properties in the area. So it's gone to this level here. There's a very, very long backstory to it. She's lost in this case here, and now she's just venting out her frustrations to everyone else who just won against her. And ultimately, if you're in 4 beachfront properties that you have as rentals, I feel absolutely no sympathy towards you whatsoever. It's just one of those things. You're clearly richer than rich, considering you have 4 houses that you don't live in outside of whatever else house you have, and also you've clearly gotten a lot of plastic surgery. It's not good, we could say that, but that's not my thing to say here. And going after everyone else who, from the story tells, actually live in the houses they own in this neighborhood, yeah, screw yourself, lady. Especially if you're going to go on the route. It's like, when you die and I'll burn your house down, I will take your house. It's like, what in type? It's just wild. You lose. You can't accept the fact that you've lost, and now you're having this wild outburst that no one's going to want to work with you again, or, well, people who see this anyway. Who knows if everyone will. Here we get dropped into the middle of an argument when the apparent business owner or business worker here says, and I quote, "You people," in reference to apparently being kidnapped. Here's the clip.
You to make a racial statement and say someone held you hostage 2 years ago for the same thing and the same people. What same people? African American people?
I didn't hear her say that.
That's it. Of course you didn't hear her say it.
No. Don't be getting me involved.
She said it verbatim. Her exact words were, someone held me hostage. Oh, no, I can understand people very clearly.
Sometimes so.
No, it wasn't hard to understand.
I never say.
So you didn't say the same people.
God.
You didn't say that.
People, blah, 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 blah.
No, your exact
Don't say African, don't say.
Oh, no, you didn't say that. You said the same
no,
situation, same people. So what same people?
Okay. Oh, you are right.
Oh, I know I am.
Yes,
I know what I heard, too.
yes.
I know what I heard, too. You
But
may not have heard it,
please,
but I heard it.
Stop it.
You're wrong, Patricia, and you know it.
Language, I think she.
No. What she said was somebody held her hostage 2 years ago. Same problem, same people. What same people?
No, she's inside, but don't touch me, don't nothing. But
Yeah, be clear about that. I've not touched you one time or threatened you.
Made the word. I did the word three things for $40 each, but
and I paid you.
Yes, she paid me for.
And I told you that they were not, that you did not do it correctly, and you told me that you would fix it.
More work.
No, I don't need more work. I want you to fix what you messed up.
Could you hear?
Why are you lying?
But I a little bit because she low.
So what? I'm not threatening you, nor am I in your face. I'm not by you. I haven't touched you. I haven't threatened you. I've done none of the above. None of the above.
Thank you.
And it's not that I'll dispute it with my bank. It's just that simple because you did not finish my faja. For you to lie and say that I want more done when you did not correctly do it is insane. I have the text messages. I have the text messages of you saying bring it back and you'll fix it. So why would you lie to the police and tell them that you didn't charge me? Why would you charge me when you didn't do it correctly? Then, Patricia, again, you told me that it would be done yesterday. It's not. Why won't you be accountable for your work?
I'm going to assume that she probably admits to that sarcastically in that clip, but that's about it. Like, I'm really curious in what actually happened beforehand, what was actually said, because I don't think people would flare up in this exact matter over nothing, but also on the same note, we've seen that type of thing before. I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions, but on this note, if she did actually say that, which seems to be likely in this case, that's kind of racist depending on how you meant that, which is... I mean, there's not really many ways you can mean that when you say you people to a person of color. Here we have an employee and an employer arguing with each other, going on about how the employee is not doing certain jobs they've been asked to do and is being overall, I would say, unprofessional about it. Anyway, the employee decides to start recording this incident and eventually shows off that she's doing that to her boss.
That's what she told me. But what I'm saying is, I'm a grown woman now. I asked her to set up this cold side where I'm setting up the hot side. I told her, she said she was under the influence there, and no, she was told that that's my job. And I'm tired of her telling me what she ain't gonna do. I have not said anything to you before this. I just asked you to set up the cold. I don't want to hear nothing else. Today I said set up the cold side. Day, I just asked you. I have not said anything to you. You can put that phone down while you trying to record me, little girl. I don't play. Don't play with me. I'm a grown woman, man. Don't play with me. Roxy, she trying to record. Why are you walking up on me? I'm not. Don't play with me, little girl. Go ahead and go home. I ain't even finna play with this little girl. You can clock out. Bye. Go home. Bye. Go home. Bye, go home. Can you stop walking up on me? On the phone. Go home. Can you stop walking up on me? Go home. Goodbye. Goodbye. I will clock out. Can you stop walking up on me? So, I want you to go home now. Okay.
This is something where I just look at both parties here are in the wrong to a point of view. I do think that the employer is in the worst off position because not only are they being extremely aggressive and unprofessional to their employee who have not apparently done something that they should have done or what they were asked to do, they're also clearly not saying, like, they're just being overall unprofessional about the entire thing. Like, from what we can gather from this clip, there is a very high possibility, heck, we could probably guarantee it, that the employee was asked to do a certain task. As stated here, she was meant to prepare the cold side while she prepared the hot side, and apparently didn't do it. Now, that might not be within her usual job or activities and what she usually would be expected to do as her job, but it's one of those things that if you've been trained in it, then you may as well just do it. It's better to not cause issues when you've asked to do an additional thing. It happens a lot in a majority of workplaces. If you have no training and have no idea how to do it, and that's why you didn't do it, then I hope you at least went through the pointed out, like, yeah, I don't know how to do this, and did that first before this huge kerfuffle. But overall, the boss is in the wrong here. They just handle this entire thing very, very unprofessionally, which is wild.